carry, someone like Caitlyn, who is more vulnerable than Rise. They are going to go the safer option, put Pays on the Ezreal here.
Guess they really wanted Rise before bans come through.
Is just going to come down to can Yon and Core JJ stand up to Pays and Carrier, because
I mean, E without us. It was on stream.
Best bot lane in the world, and they were
I ate like an hour ago.
in the last series as well, both in lane and in team fighting. They clearly outclassed
Kai'Sa? No.
They absolutely did. Of course,
Kai'Sa's pretty ass.
those games that they've spent since losing to T1 have not been wasted, but it is
I don't think she's like the worst champ ever, and she is decent into Ezreal later. But I don't know. I think they the main reason was they changed Kraken to have less AD.
Yeah, I mean, to me, I'm not that worried about.
So like it's really awkward for her to get her Q evolve.
So many that can kind of slot into whatever. I'm expecting probably an Anivia ban as well. You know, ban out some.
It's like you need Kraken level 9 or even 10, and then fucking pickaxe.
Even against T1 has looked way better than he had in NA. I didn't even have.
So then she's just like weaker for longer.
But the question is, you know, when you have those other matches.
I don't know. I feel like there should be. They should change how Kai'Sa's evolves work. Like they should attach it to actually finishing an item. Like first item, you just get to choose and evolve or some shit. And then next item, you get to choose and evolve. Next item, you get to choose one. Like not necessarily based on the stats you buy, because it's actually so susceptible to just random fucking patch notes. Literally picked it. I don't know. I don't like it.
Really good option into the Ezreal in the later stages. Those first few items for Ezreal still favor him, but Kai'Sa champion who really doesn't care if Ezreal wants to play at a distance.
Pretty sure that was ass picking Kai'Sa there.
This is a throwback. It's full comfort, you know, for Yon. He used to play this style a lot when they kind of dive.
Is that how it works in Wild Rift? Really?
They were hoping that T1 would have gone for a
yeah.
Caitlyn or something
I was saying,
kind of get in on top of.
It just makes her so susceptible to random patch notes that aren't even trying to affect her at all. Like, they changed Kraken, nothing to do with Kai'Sa. And then it just happened to shit on her.
But you can't guarantee that Morgan is going to be chain solo killing Dorian and that Jose is going to be getting advantages over Owner at times, right? Like, they played so damn well, and that is not easy to do. That is not a guarantee.
I think,
any means against players of T1.
I think if you're forced to play something with Rel, Kai'Sa in theory is one of the okay things to pick with it. I don't know. Maybe it would be fine if Bard's actually roaming. I guess Bard is not like crazy high pressure. Gamba up. Oh shit.
50% win rate in predictions anymore. Pathetic.
The fan, they follow their hearts, Isaac, which, as we know, they're frequently wrong. We're humans. We make dumb choices all the time.
Still don't know how it's an invitational. You have to earn your spot.
That we do.
My fatal flaw was loving North America.
Well, usually it's just because they've invited the first seeds every time.
As far as fatal flaws go.
But now these guys have to earn their spot.
These teams' strategy or execution as we get ready for the first game in this series. Again, final series of the play-in stage. The winner will hot drop into the main stage and play against BLG. So the stakes are astronomical, and they're not stopping anytime soon.
It's gonna be
Is that right?
Here. And even though T1 obviously has that upper bracket advantage, that is getting spent in game one.
This is how it works. Whoever wins this, doesn't matter. They play against BLG.
T1 never goes out early in tournaments, though. The worst they've ever done at Worlds is semifinals. Anytime they're in MSI, they're usually having a deep run. They're never knocked out before, you know, the bracket stage, before that elimination stage.
The 2019 MSI that EU fans love to bring up, that's their worst result. Third, fourth.
Exactly.
Third after, once we got to double elim.
How many teams are left?
Yeah.
More than 3 or 4.
Exactly.
Unfortunately.
Aggressive trading here in the bottom lane carry, trying to make the most of that Bard level 1, getting the electric proc down. A bit of chipping away.
Why do they trade like that?
So not the end of the world.
And a pot already
like
for Yon.
core
He's going to be missing, you know, about 100
Wing nothing or whatever.
Even after the potion does expire, so
running.
HP advantage there for T1 as Carrier tries to predict with the Cosmic Binding, can't find it. And this is the difficulty, right? You can look at a matchup like this and think, great, we're going to do well later. You know, just hold on. But that is
Healing
so
is fine to
against these guys who
like
are
use the move speed to get out of more
incredible at
damage.
pushing the limits of every matchup and punishing on every minion.
Just
They're
the
crash the wave, they're gonna
movement
stack it,
itself
when it
and
bounces out,
decision
well,
from
guess what?
core
You
was
can't
weird.
fight them or you're going to be losing minion after minion after minion, and that's why it gets so hard.
And you can see Core doing what he can with that crash down, trying to get a little bit of space, but he knows that in these early levels, you're just not going to be able to match the power
You just
of
give this
the
up.
Imperial Bard, both the range and their early kit strengths of their kits. A few more levels, maybe things can even out, but you said it, it's not easy to weather the storm. We like to pretend when we're not watching, when it's a lane that we're not in, hey, just hold on, buddy, it'll be fine, but always easier.
I was saying this, but like,
here, of course,
I think there's a lot of matchups that actually require a lot of patience. This AD, but it's like really hard to play with patience.
Well, he's done it once before.
Because most matchups you can just at least even farm.
I will say Doran already looking a little bit more comfortable in his laning matchup.
But there's just some matchups where you're just gonna eat so much fucking damage for trying to touch CS early on, like super early.
This one will put him into number 3, passing Xiao.
Just like you're better off just legit going down some early in favor of being healthier at level 3 and then actually being able to fight.
You know, edition of T1, the most latest one is new. The one before that even feels new. Carry, of course. Nice job, production. Love the animal edition. I'm the goat of supports.
It's actually just full recalling. They don't know where Zen is. And they know their jungler's not there.
Every time he steps onto the rift. That's why we started shaking in our boots.
No, he picked Kaisa into Ez.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, it is really, really cool to see him talk about that, right? Because, you know, he talked about how that had been his goal, is to become the greatest support in the world. And now feeling confident that he can say that he is. They're looking for a 3-man dive here. Jan is coming back.
What the fuck?
An awkward flash. Jan trying to make it back into the tower, but I don't know if the tower's going to be safe for the redive because Paze is just getting hundreds of chip damage for free. 2 minions left. Q connects. They're going to take down Core.
Oh!
Flash down Motor, and he manages to live. Jan doesn't seem to be long for this world. The Q just going a little bit wide, but now
Oh my god. Owner's dead. Okay, I don't even know why Quid's here. What the hell? That was random. That was good.
Salvage a super dire situation.
Yeah, really nicely done there by Quid, just ghosting down towards bot lane.
Just a random cleanup kill. Where the fuck's the jungler, bro?
So this was
Quid fucking came from base? Like, how was Jarvan not doing that?
It was a hex flash I saw, but that looked bizarre there from
The hell?
Quid comes in, Owner had flashed out to actually dodge that turret.
I actually can't tell if Kaisa would have died to that Ez Q.
Quid knows he's going to be able to chase him down, get that kill. And
I guess he had barrier.
Look of frustration, so I think that was definitely a
Probably would have buried it.
oopsie there.
Or, I mean, could have potentially buried.
They gave him a lot of bans to help him out in this mid lane. They banned out the Ori, they banned out the Cassio, as well as the Anivia, which are tough for that rise. And Quid is very adept on the champion and is going to be able to get an early kill, get that tier stacking right away.
And pressure on him now to transition that lead, because it also means that Paze has been able to pick up that. The tier already stacking. Definitely a guy to keep our eyes
Oh my
on.
god.
Immediately going to flash forward. Follow up is there. The flick back is there, but it might just be a little bit too late. The red buff is
Oh!
Faker forced to flash away. But not getting the kill is frustrating. That's 2 flashes burned on the side of TL.
Exactly. They get both the flashes there. That is so good from Faker, being able to actually tank that gank. Had a really good timing on the flick back to be able to deny some of the damage as Jose was coming in. And in that picture-in-picture, we saw that Jan lost his flash to Keria as he was trying to push out that wave after they had gotten the kill. And so Jan is going to be very vulnerable as a result here. And Core and
I feel like that's not really what you think of when you think of tanking a gank. Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Dude, I don't know what the fuck happened. Nara literally got teleported?
Doran was trying to predict the ult and actually immune that with the buffer.
It was super confusing. It was like Nara tried to move before the fucking Ambessa ult landed.
Energy into this bot lane, getting them ahead.
I don't know.
3 stacks. Second skin. We're now wandering and spotting out Jose Diodo.
Show me that again.
In such a comfortable position, it's going to be hard for Jose to contest this crab.
Yeah, I mean, Paze also got the kill down on the bot side, and Jan is down 2 full waves, so this is tough, but here comes Quid.
Morph is big. Bard the get out of jail free card here, but at least they'll be able to secure the crab. Faker roaming down, poking his head in.
Any replays?
Taking over to level 6 is pretty big. Maybe they can capitalize in mid lane.
Anyone like
Very
replays?
aware of where his opposition is, however. Jose might not care. Cataclysm? Walking at him menacingly? With a Fnatic Jarvan skin? The man has a lot of aura. You gotta respect it, but it is just gonna be an ult for ult trade.
Yeah, not the greatest there from Jose. Is gonna lose that ult at the end of the day. So here it is earlier. And we can see
Like,
Morgan tries to wait it out, then
like
get
what?
stunned into the wall. Just barely missed it. Tries to flash in and actually go for
I think he was trying to auto.
Unreactable basically from Doran, but then Doran flashed over that, is able to win out on that 1v1.
No, he tried to like auto.
Of course, cannot retreat. Really slim margins in that 1v1.
And like burst him or something.
Gets the bonus damage. I think he actually has the kill.
But then he flashed the Q.
The previous series is he now jumps over Carria's head, but there's just no way out. 4 members of T1.
My goodness. That's a fucking squad.
Starts with a cosmic binding, but now Team Liquid want to turn this play back in their favor. Ulti forced out from Owner.
Can't really go in here.
And they keep pushing in. Have to be
No.
fighting into that choke. And Faker has so many cooldowns up, so they will just back off, have to contest with that ult.
I really like how active Quid is being, though. He got early Swifties.
No, he wasn't trying to pick up the Q.
They are looking to scrap.
He was just trying to kill him immediately.
Quid in particular talking about how fast T1 looks to play, and that you need to be able to match that pace. Because if you
Damn it! Why does the annotation thing keep popping up? Why is it even a thing? Just like perfectly blocks the fucking bot lane minimap.
Now moving bot to try to get behind Pays, but he has a ward, and that should mean
We got Kai'Sa ult.
Probably safe.
Pace should be fine. Dodges the initial burst
Oh.
of damage. Root connects, but there's not really any follow-up
Did
there.
literally not. So that's a gank
Like
tank
knows how important
right
it is
there.
to leverage his lead. He's the
Like
only member of
I
the
was gonna
team
say it earlier.
on the
Like
map, right? As dominant as Morgan
I
was,
feel like you don't normally
stats
describe
briefly on the
losing
side there.
your entire health
Thus
bar
far in the
and
first
double
game, it has
sums
not been the case. Even
as
if the
tanking
margin is
ganks.
low, ultimately getting the kill just puts Doran in such a comfortable spot.
It's more like, okay, you lived.
Almost 2K in the
Nice.
lead, only 8 minutes in.
Tanking gank is more like what Pays just did.
You can't take that for granted. You can't
Like it didn't really
assume
do anything.
that Morgan is always going to get those kind of leads against Doran. It's just not going to happen. Doran is too good of a player.
You didn't have to
Always get
blow
that
anything.
over
Fucking
him. So
don't even lose your
Doran
health.
doing better in the 1v1 individually, and then
Making him waste their time,
up towards
that kind of
top
stuff.
side to try to cover for Doran, make sure that without the flash he couldn't get ganked, and as a result they were able to actually kill off Morgan. So there really are trying to put more of an emphasis, I think, on this top lane, and that may be one of the adjustments that T1 came into today, looking to try to really polish up.
And thus far, they had the cake, and now they're eating it too, because not only are they
Burning a
still
sum
winning
is
on the
not a
front
win.
side, but they've also limited a strength that we saw previously. Again, it was an 0-3 loss from T1 despite
Unless
that
you
up
spend
CS,
literally
up
nothing
XP
yourself.
across the entire series. Not something we frequently see. A testament to how good Morgan was playing on the day, but Doran clearly coming back stronger and with a lot more support in this top lane. Morgan, but there's simply too much damage. Perfectly timed ulti from Carry as well, just to deny that extra tower shot.
Yeah, that is actually crazy. Turns off the tower there, because had that been a split second earlier, Morgan would actually be in that, and maybe things could look a little bit more awkward, but beautifully timed there by Carria. They get another kill. It goes to Doran. Morgan has been put in the dirt, and
The bot ult was irrelevant, but I mean,
will get a dragon, but
could have been cool.
down 2,000 gold now.
Potentially.
Already.
Dragon is the consolation prize for the top play, but it's tough, right? We already see that first item completion coming in from Doran so accelerated. 1K individual lead. Eclipse now finished. It's only going to make things that much harder for Morgan to just survive. And you see the swap now from TL. Core taken up home on the top side alongside Yon, who 32 stacks left on that Cole.
I was going static Kai'Sa too. Is that the build?
Owner, as you say, another item coming in there for T1.
I thought there was some like there was some
Team
stupid
Liquid
build that
trying to find picks,
was at the
trying
beginning of the
to
season.
do
Was it Cyclo Sword after
Not
static?
that easy to do. There are some targets that you want to go for. Obviously, the Ezreal will be great, but he's going to be hard to lock down. Faker, you could try to look for him, but of course, if you overcommit, then you are going to get really punished by these melee champions in the front, right? If you're trying to dive through Doran and the owner and you're ignoring Pays to kill Faker, that could be really, really tough. So I do think Team Liquid is going to have to be absolutely on point with their engages. You got to make sure that you are pixel perfect as you're going in, or I think the fight's going to go terribly.
They do. Owner finds a control ward, but is spotted in turn. Morgan about to go mega, so I don't think we'll see a dive here, but just a continued threat. There's like no tier 1 tower is safe as Pays.
Damn, they did no damage.
Maybe T1 opts to dive on the next wave, but it would take a ton of time. And Yon already on the way. Carria Further delaying the play.
Insane, Bartle. What the fuck?
Exactly, it's Doran because he's
Holy.
that is why he spent the ult there. Normally it's not worth it just to slow down a recall, but not only does this mean Doran is going to probably kill the full tower, you're going to lose at least a full wave if there wasn't already other minions dying there. So
True.
Doran's going to be able to get first tower gold off the back of that help there from
Let me look
Keria
up Kaisa
with
real
the 3
quick.
grubs.
Like,
It's such a nice play from Keria that I think a lot of people
there's
were
some
not
whack
even
build
thinking
people are
about.
doing or
There's so
something.
much tempo. Now
I'm not
Morgan,
quite
who's been
sure
preyed on by all of these ganks, all of
what
these
the goal
plays,
is here.
who got solo killed in a very close situation, then gets attacked in 4-man dove, 3-man attack.
Okay, I mean, it literally just looks like static Rage Blade.
You're down 2K.
Is that?
It doesn't matter how well you play in the 1v1 now.
Wait, no, Kraken's the same AD, huh? Oh, they got a kill.
Bit of revenge for the early action on the map, but Pays again still standing.
Yeah, dude, actually, it's the exact same evolve, huh? It's Kraken.
A nice pick, a little bit of something back for TL.
But should he be concerned about the 4th member? He wasn't concerned about 3.
Think
Quid
it's
is now down here, and they're thinking about going
technically
for this dive.
worse
John is pushing it in, but Faker
as a
is
first
moving,
item,
so is Doran.
static,
Triforce completed.
than Kraken.
TL betting a lot on this dive. Weaver's wall spotted. They're going to try to burst him down.
Oh, that dude's dead as hell.
And it looks like they're going to get out scot-free.
I think Faker's wasting his time here.
Sprinting into the play, but the ghost burn by Quid means TL are going to
That's good.
away. A nice dive to knock
Good job
Pays
from
down
TL.
big.
Yeah, that is actually really good couple of plays there from
You get
TL.
W evolve with
Kill
static
off
Rage
Keria,
Blade.
They immediately pull off the dive on a
think
Pays.
it's-
Quid is playing a brilliant game.
Alti,
Oh
though,
shit.
Quid might now be in trouble.
I can't
Quid
see.
continuing to run forward. A bit
Now I
of
can see.
returned.
I think it's 45 AP
Could survive.
on static.
Didn't even flash. That is a lot of confidence there. You know, knew the limits.
Ow.
But Yon might be in trouble as well. Q2, luckily the Sundering Slam does not connect.
If he gets all the CS, he procs Cole.
Carry up. Playing pretty aggressive for how little health he has. The ult.
Ow! He
I
missed
feel like
one.
Sometimes T1 live 5 seconds in the future, and it's not fair. That was dangerously close. Like the Bard play earlier. Oh, they did. They live 5 seconds
Another
in the future.
cancel.
Oh, man. I think they saw him walk into the brush there with that ward over the wall. Very
Canceling
lucky.
recall Bartle.
Well played by him. Again,
Exclusive.
Doran does have to be a bit careful. Has no ult, but Morgan, his Gnar is on
Continuing
cooldown
to
as
chase.
well.
Yeah, I think Saw over eager, but now it's Quid who's moving in. Keria forced to flash back. Core on the way as well. Flash forward. That's
Okay, they got him.
Another pick. This time on the door, and the McHale's not enough to keep him standing. Keria.
It's a fucking McHale. Oh, wait. That's so good for TL.
This man is
What the hell?
3 lanes and jungling at this point. Quid is on one, easily having his best.
TL kind of
game
fighting here
of the
early.
tournament so far, in my view.
Wonder if they
But
can
are
carry it
still
on.
Down over 1,000 gold despite the heroics from Quid. Thankfully, Doran, you know, was shut down. They get the kill onto Keria. Morgan gets a little bit of gold back there.
Okay,
so
let me continue my
Morgan
lookup now that
really
the
needs
action
to
stopped.
stabilize because he still has a lot of
45
ways to
AD,
go
45
towards the
AP.
Triforce.
Kraken 45 AD.
Forced to back away, but yeah, even as we're watching that play happen, focused on the kills that are coming through, so many waves are being deleted by towers, so many plates chipped away at by Faker in the top lane, by Pays in the mid lane, as mid lane tower falling, making that map feel a little bit smaller.
You get, what is it, 30 AP? Yeah, 30 AP on Rage Blade. So no, you don't get a W evolve to items. Ooh! Okay. I mean, they win this. Just kill Owner. Sacred Eye? His flash? I think he's dead. Faker's fucking dead. Holy!
It's a bloodbath, Dracos.
They're winning fights. 69?
To start off the final series here of play.
Yeah, Pays just getting comboed. Was so bad from him.
Is used to go in with the killer instinct, knowing there's no escape there for Pays. Owner does a good job taking him down, but then they have the extra man. Jose is just buying time.
Yeah, they're still on gold.
Morgan to
Really know
be
why.
down to help them out. Quid is working.
Can't exactly see.
Able to finish him off, even though he just barely
Oh!
gets JJ. It's another great fight here from Team Liquid, who are just keeping things so scrappy in this game.
408 gold.
To play at the same pace as T1.
There we have the coach reactions, and you're completely correct. I mean, ultimately, T1's still ahead in gold, I think, because of so many of the macro plays. Trading and evening of kills, you know, isn't going to put you too far behind. There weren't these massive shutdowns. It wasn't
I guess it was Morgan losing the waves on her turret.
much more contestable.
Probably the biggest thing
Is getting closer to that second item, and you
for
can
gold
see
gap.
why they would pick the Kai'Sa into this Ezreal. It's not going to be easy for Pace.
I don't really know why Jose is down.
Especially now that he's missing the flash.
CS.
Yeah, absolutely. It can be pretty scary. You can see Carrier did rush for the Mikhails, so wants to have that cleanse, wants to keep Pace safe because he is, of course, playing barrier. He's not going to be playing cleanse, so is going to be there with the perfectly timed Mikhails every time, it feels like. But we are seeing, Morgan at least now relevant. Of course,
I mean, if
behind,
TL actually plays well, they don't need to be 10k gold ahead. Just based off the team comps, like,
but if Morgan can get to a point where he can at least
TL should scale really well.
And you can have a 4v4 fight, it's actually favored in gold towards TL, right? But that is a big if because Doran is giga-fed.
And that was one of the things that T1 did so well, even when TL had that gold lead, is find favorable fights in situations where it felt like it shouldn't have been possible. So, again, this is what we know. We heard from Spawn yesterday. Look, getting a lead is fine. Closing the game out, a different story. Really need to take it to the next level. And Quid, of course, on Rise is the centerpiece, is the focus, because the story for TL versus T1 at this tournament has been individual members stepping up, and today it's Quid's turn. He is the man who has this gold advantage. 3-0-2 on the way to a second item. Tier already fully stacked for the Seraphs to come in and can just be a massive threat in the fights.
Yeah, it is really cool. And it's, even though Kai'Sa is not a new pick, as far as the history of League.
Sure.
It is a new pick at MSI, and it's really cool to see TL just continually trying to innovate here to surprise their opponents. You're going up against T1, let's be honest.
That dude was lurking.
World championships in a row. Like, you are the underdog, right?
Like, you can beat T1 domestically in the LCK, and you're the underdog when you play in an international
Of course,
event, right?
exactly.
That's just the amount of that is the amount of success this team has on an international stage.
Yeah, so you got to be coming out with your best in draft. You got to be looking for edges. You got to try to surprise them, because if you just play stock standard...
What is that bow item they have on Kai'Sa Ezreal? It's Doran's bow. It just gives you 0 HP, but more attack speed and less omnivamp.
Setting up Morgan to push top lane as they set up to crash the Herald mid, buying a bit of time, a little bit of trickery there. Drifting in now from Jose.
Oh.
Knocking up bigger, but he doesn't connect the tower. Has the flag and drag out. It's a little bit messy. I like the look on the wasn't quite clean enough, and now he's going to pay the price. It won't
I don't.
be Jose Diodo.
Whoa.
Nice ulti coming out from Yon, though, to get away from Doran. Core dropping down as well. Faker with
I mean, I don't even think you can actually spin enough, can you?
Jose, but a little bit too clever for his own good. As he gets in the Herald there, the reason they don't just let it automatically crash, because he knows Carry's going to block it. So he drives it instead, spins around in the circle. Had he been able to actually get that into the tower, it would have been great, because he pops out away from the turret and gets the shield when you do pop out. So he would have been totally fine. But
Got blabbered. True.
It turns into a bit of
Blabber did do some bullshit like that.
They both died.
And suicide.
Over mid lane, over bot lane. 2 towers fall. So it was.
I mean, it was a nice attempt. I don't know.
Just couldn't quite fix the angle.
Like, okay, if you can actually do it, then sure, it's good.
The top lane tier 1, so at least a little bit of gold back for him. Doesn't make a difference in terms of the individual.
Like, you can legit do a full spin.
To that second item.
I mean, surely it wasn't actually a user error, right? Like, what did he even fuck up? He baited it, did a spin, like,
but he just couldn't. You could tell he's trying to turn as fast as he can.
I don't know. I mean, how do you do that better?
Through that tower, but he just couldn't quite get the angle, and then tries to.
It seemed like nearly perfect, no? Like, I guess it maybe depends exactly where the Herald starts.
This is a beautiful ult from Yon during that cast
like,
time.
maybe it's summon it here.
Nurse to Ambessa in action. That increased cast time on the ult, uses that to Killer Instinct over the top of Doran, makes him miss. Otherwise, that could have been even worse. But Core goes down for the sins of Jose. And you're going to have to retake that driver's test, buddy.
The fans are saying revoke his license, but guys, cars have turning radiuses. You guys are going to be out there flipping Miatas if you think cars could just turn instantaneously like that. You gotta chill.
Yeah, no, I think Jose literally did it as well as he could. I don't think there was anything else he could do.
Fun fact, I don't have a license, so I don't know why deemed necessary to speak in this particular moment. But yeah, I'm going to trust you on this one, Isaac. You have a car, you drive, you know things. That said, you dabble. Yeah. Look, it's still just a 2K gold lead. Yeah, I could have made that Herald work. I would say. I would have braked the stop sign personally, but I respect the play.
Personally, I would have not gotten in the Herald.
Yeah.
I mean, where do you even drive the Herald from? It's kind of weird when you think about it. You're fully absorbed in its body.
I think,
and then you explode out the back.
In order for this to be
where are you coming from?
No, I think we all know. I think we're not going to talk about it because it's a family-friendly show. TL,
I'm not getting in.
Copying a little something from the T1 playbook. It is the cheeky.
No, I don't like this.
T1, it's
good.
Playbook.
Get off.
They know this play. They dropped the ward over the wall. They saw them there, and TL immediately backed off.
You can't sneak a 20-minute Baron against T1 because T1 is on their way to try to sneak a 20-minute Baron. That's the problem.
True.
Oh, you're there. They're surprised. What do you mean,
Man, this is embarrassing. We were both trying to sneak it.
We have
reservations.
Let's
just leave. Let's just leave. This is weird.
We'll take Dragon.
Yeah.
Which is a
Come back in a couple minutes. Try to sneak it again.
Look, and them getting Dragon. Not
You've been playing Strive all day since earlier?
So that's decent.
Hell yeah. Play ABA or someone else?
2 completed items for Quid, but has stalled out a little bit.
ABBA.
Grabbed his second, and Rylai's not the biggest raw power spike, but certainly in
compared to 2X, I think they're like entirely different games.
Doing so much damage,
I'd say I've had way more fun in Strive, though.
Giant pain for TL to try and navigate around.
Yeah, we'll see exactly how TL are going to be able to play it out in these next fights. It is going to be Hextech Soul, but thankfully TL did get that one early Mountain Dragon, so they're not facing down Soul in 4 minutes. It is facing down Soul Point. Not something that you want to give for free, but at least it's not game-ending by any means if you do give over that 3rd Dragon. Whereas that 4th Dragon will be a must. You're going to have to.
The Wolf Girl.
Want to stand a chance. Playing Ezreal and Bard and Talia.
Giovanna, I assume.
It's going to be GG. So we'll see what TL can do. Pace of the game has definitely slowed down over the last 7 minutes or so, but both teams are constantly posturing and looking for opportunities.
Both teams have done an excellent job not burning any major cooldowns, even when looking, when checking. See if any flashes come down here. Flash forward onto Faker. Immediate engage. John coming over the wall.
Faker's actually not dead somehow. Wow. What? Oh, Kyria! He lay trolled! Oh! Oh!
Just continuing to free fire.
Holy shit.
Yeah, triple for the Ezreal, but Morgan is still alive. Quid has got to get out of there. They do get another kill, and now the Realm Orb coming through.
He almost could have pented there. Jesus.
Not before 4 members from TL go down. It's a fight won by T1 by the slim.
That was fucking close. Yeah.
Morgan just couldn't quite get in to actually join the fight. And Quid not able to get that tiny bit of extra damage he needed to be able to finish off Pays. That's the goal difference in action.
Still sticking around for a second. I don't think this is the play they're looking for.
I mean, I think
moment, and you highlighted it was an initial start that looked pretty solid.
Game gets easier for TL as the time goes on. Kai'Sa actually just bursts and kills you instantly. Like, look at this. He goes on Faker and he just doesn't really do enough damage.
Down the Crescent Guard to buy a lot of time, and then Jose and Yon are already kind of chunked into this fight. Kyria goes for a Q flash, which ends up being a rare misstep on the Bard. Whiffs on the Q flash, gets taken down, but T1
Kai'Sa later just one-shots.
Back on Baron here. TL do know about
but
it,
she's a dog shit champ, I think, currently, so a little bit difficult. Oh, wait. Go in. Oh!
Once again, I look like 1 HP.
Holy shit.
Loses to lose an objective. Morgan in trouble. All of T1 descending on TL.
Damn, GG.
And that is probably going to be enough here for T1. The Ace Team Liquid. Owner wins another smite against Jose. It was
I mean, TL was trying.
HP,
it was a decent game.
HP too much for TL, and T1 wipe them off the map and take full control of this game here. They're not pushing for the end, but they are pushing 3 waves.
There weren't just like clear griefs from TL. That's normally been the case. Just really stupid decisions. Not just from TL, but NA. Yeah, I don't like the Kai'Sa. But, you know, it could be personal preference. Maybe there's some sauce with it. I don't know.
But the reality is, you're going to lose the fight even if you get the smite. And that's more why T1 are willing to actually flip this. Core goes in, Hex Flash over, stuns up Owner, in comes Jose. The initial smite brought it to something above 1, and then it went to 1.
He got stunned.
And then, so I'm
Which
not
is
sure what
unfortunate.
auto attack that was. You know, I'm not sure if that was like a Jose auto Q that actually
Stunned by the
brought that
Talia
down, or
E.
a Q smite or something like that. But either way, it goes the way of T1. The reality is, though, I think even if he steals that, they
I mean, they don't
likely
win if
kill
they get the
base.
Baron,
Maybe
no.
the rest of the carries just back off or
It's just
something, you
like
can get a couple Barons out.
denying the
But
winning
unfortunately,
team a
that is
Baron
not the way the cookie crumbles, and
just
last
has
time
value
two
in
teams
itself. You just
fought,
stall a
Order
game
was
longer.
winning every single 50-50.
You don't just win.
And he picks up where he left off in this series, and that's a backbreaker for TL.
Our production tracked it, right? 5-0, now 6-0 on those 50-50
I don't know why they would do that.
exchanges. They're kind of,
It's kind of messed up.
again, we got a lot of EU producers
Jose's
here.
a really nice guy.
He is a really nice guy, really good Lee Sin. That's why
It looks like if people go static, they go Rage Blade, and then they go Nashers. Looks like that is normal. Shadow Flame is not normal. Shadow Flame is... Oh! Oh! Shadow Flame is entirely trying to play around your W.
TP is there for Doran just to get into the fight. T1 look poised to end it here.
Apparently, if you don't go Nashers, they go Dusk and Dawn.
Running out there. Dragon's on the map. Doran's going to whiff on the ultimate here. TL trying to hold on. They're looking for an engage with Core.
The hell?
Right into the backline. Flash forward, looking to lock up Hayes. Hayes too quick on the trigger though. Manages
That
to
was
just in time.
ambitious.
Connecting onto two carry, looking for the perfect setup. Nails it onto Quinn. Cataclysm across the team, and down goes the Rise. TL found some good fights, but they could not get their footing in this game as T1 tear right through them.
Oh!
Game one here from T1.
He lives.
TL made him work for it. They scrapped with him, but it was T1 in control, start to finish. It's them coming up in the big moments as they did in the last game. And what a turnaround here from Doran compared to Morgan. Desk, what do you think about it?
TL put up a fight. It wasn't a stomp.
They give you hope. They give you something to just grab onto, and then they take it away from you. It's the small details, once again, that make the difference here for T1.
I don't like the fact that Azael Dast asked that question. He knows the answer. I'm not going to be happy about that. What the hell?
Look at his face over there. He knows what he did.
He's
He knows what he did.
I don't think Shadow Flame's horrible, but
we need to just play that one.
I think it's just a champ.
Because I thought that Team Liquid did a great job of being able to.
I think the champ, if anything, it's just kind of limp.
Yeah.
They like again and again. In fact, they tried to do it themselves.
It looked like it was going to be that moment, and maybe that moment of redemption for Jose Diodo with those smites, but he just couldn't quite find us. This was insane, because even missing on the Bard ultimate, going in with Corey,
Pencil in the 3-0.
and 1 HP.
1 HP.
And with them both them in the pit, it's Doran who's able to get the double kill. It's a good public execution to follow up, and this was really the nail in the coffin, because TL, it kind of always felt within touching distance. Yes, T1 were in the lead, but it felt like it could really blow open in their favor, especially with the opposition they had. But that one kind of sealed the deal.
It did. It did.
Let me see what they should have picked if it wasn't Kaisa.
They played the later portions of that game so well. So many of those team fights. Once again, Jose Diodo was doing so well.
Okay, Raz, we were talking about top lane. We were talking about how Lord Morgan...
You're against Bards. You want something potentially kind of mobile.
That did happen.
You have a Rel. I mean, they didn't have to pick Rel, though.
Fortunately.
Like, they chose Rel and a Bard.
Heard all the stuff we were talking about earlier on in the show, because for our Hyper X Reflex replay, he played that early 1v1 against Morgan so well. Like, on that Mbessa, a pick that he's about to get a T1 skin on, like a world skin on.
I feel like Corki.
Buffer that he had on his ultimate to...
I think Corki is fine.
From Morgan, I thought really made this one perfect. The wallop comes through, but he buffer ultis the entire way through that. Flashes.
If they didn't go Rel, I feel like they could have done some Caitlyn shit.
Morgan, so he is able to like capitalize on the mistake that Morgan played. He played that so damn well.
Even the
I'm clicking on the counters. It looks like Samira counters Ezreal. There you go. GG.
There's too many things you have to be careful about when you play against T1. And I feel like Liquid came with a lot of fire here. Sadly, it hasn't been enough.
Free win.
We have to show Keria running the show once again. He said it in his interview on stage. Guys, I haven't played Bard too much lately. Leave it open. I'm bad in the champion. He's baiting everybody here with this one again.
He is. And he got the word from Doran top lane. Like, hey, I got an advantage. Can we get some help? Yeah, we're getting the entire team top side.
That's the crazy part to me in all of this, is that, like, we came in and we saw T1 even in the regular split domestic.
He said, please leave it open, eh?
We're going to play around bot. And this time around, it's play for Doran, play to take down Morgan, and they did it numerous times in the early game that really led to this big advantage.
Yeah, even just that one play, even though it didn't lead to a death, guess what it lost to? A lot of dead minions at the top side of the map that we could, like, that Morgan couldn't get to. So a lot of the times, you're right. A very annoying Bard.
I think Caitlyn lanes would be really good against Ezreal.
Make it happen, and they wanted to test it to see if we can get it out of the way in game 1, and yeah, he killed us on that.
You can even see in the screens there as well, even without that help, Pays, that Ezreal was absolutely insane.
She just has range later, she does giga damage.
Right, back to the drawing
She
board.
doesn't
So far, T1 opens up the score.
really get
Again,
poked out.
Liquid Alienware, let's see what they can come up in game 2. Bard is out. You know what? It gets better.
Isn't the OG counter Draven and Ez?
It does get better.
I'd say if Draven was like OP, then yeah. Honestly, I feel like Yanar would be really good too. Like, you play a Yanar lane or you play a fucking Caitlyn lane. Especially given it's the first game. I'm saying Kate doesn't get poked out. I'm saying if you play a Caitlyn lane, you're not getting poked out by Ezreal, no. Like, they saw Bard first pick and they took Rel. They didn't have to take Rel. They just did. They could have planned something different with Bard being the support. Because I feel like if you have to take Rel against Bard, and then the only thing you can play with Rel is Kai'Sa, I think you're just planning to lose. I don't know.
Esports Nations Cup, where players split from their clubs and compete for national pride. Will China test every limit imaginable? Will South Korea turn every game into a macro masterclass? Will EU and NA actually play in the correct lanes? The final event of the year is not to be missed. Esports Nations Cup 2026. See you in Riyadh.
I don't think I really like Zyricon versus Esbard. I mean, versus a Bard lane. Now we give Kyria Pike and the casters come uncast. Huh? What about a mage? Never mind, I don't care. Dude? I believe Ziggs is pretty good against Ezreal. Ooh. So players can focus on the game and fans can focus on the moment.
Times like this are where star players shine and new legends step up.
Sneaky's never owned these commercials. That's weird. Mayhaps it's the current players competing at EWC and the Esports Penis Cup? Not sure.
When I was a player, if I was to like,
Or maybe it's Cage Rule talking about the time when he was a player. The time he never made playoffs. Is that the one you think I should be a part of?
On stage standard initiative aimed to bring your home or training room settings to the tournament stage. 저뿐만 아니라 다른 선수들도 세팅을 더 원하는
Ooh, but Kyria. Ooh.
편안할 때 더
I feel like I am playing so naturally in this chair. I like the Secret Lab chairs. They're good. No hashtag ad. I'm not paid shit. Just sat in them most of my fucking career. Maybe literally all of it, actually. I don't know. I don't even think there was another brand chair. $100K Herman Miller. I can confirm this chair is not cat resistant. Buy my chair in person or online? Online. I've heard there's like, I don't even know, there's just like offices that end up selling the chairs that they don't need anymore. They move out or something. You can get like cheap Herman Millers or something. I've never looked, but I've heard that. And by cheap, I mean probably like way less than the fucking, if you try to buy a new one. So it's probably not cheap, but way discounted. Cum stained. Oh, from The Office? I see. Yeah. I think there was lots of cum in The Office on the chair. Free chairs and free iPhones? Outside Apple? Holy shit. Pretend to be a new company looking to place a bulk order of chairs, but you want to sample one first. Into the art of scamming, I see. Very impressive. The hell is this noise? The music? Okay, it sounded like someone fucking clapping some shit together.
Incredibly scrappy fights. Those last few reminded us just why T1, some might say, are, you know, one of the best in the world. I think would be pretty safe to say.
Some might say.
There might be some metrics we could use to track that. Maybe a trophy. We might be some of them. Everyone might be some of them.
Yeah. They did what T1 does, and they took over in team fights. There was a lot of slim margins in that game, but at the end of the day, ifs and buts and, you know, coulda, woulda, it doesn't really matter, right? You know, the game ended how the game ended. Didn't quite get that solo kill. If the Meganar hits the wall, I think he has the damage with the Q flash to kill him. Maybe top lane looks different. Maybe the whole game looks different because they were very proactive on the map elsewhere. If they get the smite, maybe they can get out and do different things, but these are not what happened, so it doesn't really matter. TL have to just try to reset and go back at them. And it is really, really hard because you can feel like you're doing so many things right, but it can feel a little hopeless against a team like T1 because you look at the game from Quid. If I'm Quid, I feel like basically everything...
What is on my mouse pad?
From a vast majority
It's a suspicious white spot.
He was roaming the jungle fights. He was going down to bot lane, ghosting, covering a gank, getting a kill there. You know, realm warping elsewhere, looking for another kill, forcing summoners, doing plays. But you still lost, right? So it's...
Wave Baker's doing the thing, the shush. Holy.
Want to change when you only have a handful of minutes going to the second game. You can't really tunnel on these little things. You have to think about what can we actually fix for the next game. And quick mental reset. Let's go again.
TL, a number of interviews coming after that first series with T1 or even after the series with KC, talking about, you know, taking the losses in stride.
The gamer gunch. Wait, he's got that shit?
Back into this game full force. However, they do now finally have, they get to participate in the right of first selection after losing out in that first game. This time they've opted for blue side T1.
The faker shush or the faker slamming his head on the wall. I actually kind of don't remember that well.
And as much as a lot of people are going to say,
I don't remember what fucking game it was. I don't remember if it was an international tournament.
That coaches will make in saying that, hey, yeah, I could ban Bard for all the games, but if we're going to beat T1,
I remember where
it's going to be a long series,
or the
probably 5
context.
games. And do I want to spend 5 bans over the course of a series on the Bard? You know, so people kind of look at it that way. Yeah, it is going to be
Domestic Gen G. Like, was it a playoffs match? Was leading up to Worlds?
The question is, do you want to play that style? I'm always a big fan of Malphite too, but I don't think you can really do Malphite this early. But I do think Malphite is excellent into the Jace, and can really
It was so like random
for them to deal with. But it's kind of something that's pretty conditional that you go later in a draft if they have, you know, like if they're playing Ashe, Seraphine, and Jace, and you know, like lots of low mobility, then it can be kind of a pretty nice pick. But we'll see where they want to go. And Nocturne is up, though they have banned the Orianna themselves, so they won't have that pairing. But this does lend itself.
Vayne Tumble's better.
Which makes me believe in the Yorick a little bit.
I like the Vayne Tumble. I like the Shush though.
What better
silly.
to have than Nocturne?
No, it makes a lot of sense, right? The semi-global pressure.
But anyone can do the Shush.
TPs, etc. But
no one can do the fucking Vayne roll.
It is going to be the Rumble, so something that Morgan has been comfortable on, and now paired alongside the Nocturne. A lot of these really nice ultimates coming through.
Actually,
looking at it less for the
whack-ass draft. First pick, Jace.
So what they are clearly missing now is the piece that holds everyone together, right? So then you're thinking about things like the Nautilus, because Rel is gone, Jarvan is gone, Lee Sin, obviously, you know, they did leave it up, and Owner is an incredible Lee Sin. So this would be a great time to pick it because you don't have to worry about Jose taking it for the rest of the series. You don't have to worry about banning it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'll take the meat mountain sandwich. Yes, thank you.
So it's not like he's taking a hit by picking this away.
No.
He is ridiculously good on it.
Of course, a scary prospect. Owner on the lead. Sam Jose Giotto prioritizing that Nocturne, a champion who can still offer a lot of that immediate utility. But there will be some eyes on Owner in the early game. See if he can get that snowball rolling. As T1 debate what the final pick here is going to be. Yeah, thinking through their options. You know, do they want to early pick mid and then
Lissandra.
So it is going to be Lissandra. So this
what?
is interesting because you do expose yourself to some of the more difficult matchups.
Blind
People
pick.
love Lissandra in a matchups like LeBlanc. You know, some of these
the
champions
fuck?
are really dependent upon mobility that you can lock them down.
It's so random.
Lissandra, you could go for this type of angle. You can also go things like Victor if you just want to kind of like look to play and scale, have that AoE damage in team fights.
Quid Syndra?
Also been rising in priority.
I like the Silas more.
MSI, but I'm more believing the Silas simply because it's Quid.
Silas with Whistle sounds pretty good. Dude, I don't think I've ever actually seen Silas ult himself as Lissandra.
He's good on the control mages. He played a great Rise game, but like this is his bread and butter.
Curious played Lissandra support? You think it's a flex? I mean, could be, I guess.
Fantastic champion in those early skirmishes, and seeing that Lissandra on the opposite side just gives you a little bit more of the reliable CC that I think TL were missing, right? We said we need something.
Doesn't sound horrible. And if you bait the opponent into getting counterpicked, like he's got some shit ready for the Silas.
Recognizing the amount of AD already present on the enemy team, maybe thinking ahead to what the bot lane matchups are going to look like. They've taken away the Ziggs.
Do I take a fat dab in hopes of NA winning?
Yeah, we'll see if they
you do what you want, man.
To ban away that Mel. This is the first Lissandra at an international.
You can do it.
23 Worlds, so has been quite a while. The new picks continue to come here.
Throw away some trash.
It is going to be the
Grab something.
Called out, you know, like what you lose out on by dropping that pick to 3. You know, they clearly were maybe a bit more worried about Silas getting banned out, or maybe they were never even thinking about the Nautilus. But it was immediately where my head went, just because Jarvan and Rel are already gone, and those are such obvious pairings with the Rumble that Nautilus to me kind of felt like the next in line. So the question is, do Mel and potentially another engaged support get banned out? Because yes, like you can use Nocturne ult as a go button, but you don't want that to be your only go button. You want some sort of CC to lock them in the Rumble ult, and it's better if it is like Alistar flash combos, then the Nocturne comes in, then the Rumble ult comes in. Like, obviously, they have Silas to steal his Lissandra ult and try to use that as kind of a bit of engage, but still feel like you need a bit more lockdown.
Yeah.
They opted to ban the Callisto away here, right? It's traditionally really good against a lot of these shorter range kind of melee champions, and also just having access to that ulti does mean that no longer is the support.
I grabbed the last bit of my Doritos. One of my cats bit it open.
Dominate on it the last time they played.
Doesn't look like
I
it.
think that's a good point, and I think additionally, we're kind of looking at it as sometimes a pairing with Renata, and Renata is a really good
This is Zir poop.
give them an easy angle for a super powerful 2v2 like Callisto.
They nerfed him
Bailout is great against
like
Nocturne.
2 months ago or something.
Takeover is great against all these melee champions running in.
It's probably fine,
I do think
but
it's kind of like a bit of a two-pronged ban. Not that you can never play Renata without.
Fields are certainly playing him much.
That is the most common and most powerful 2v2 pairing for her, and so it'll be interesting to see where they go. TL definitely needs some more physical damage. You do have Nocturne, but Varus does kind of fit the bill.
Varus.
And just waiting for last pick from Core. So there is always that possibility.
You should 100% go lethality this game.
Flexing things around.
Yeah.
I don't really see it happening here, but I think they just want to get a better 2v2. So they're saying, you know what? Varus is a strong laner. We're going to hold Core's pick. We're going to see what the 2v2 is from T1. And then we're going to try to pick more purely for lane is my assumption based on what we're seeing.
Having a winning 2v2 here, going to pay dividends. We've seen how good Pays and Carry are in a close to even matchup or even in a slightly favored matchup, and it looks like they want to take over. Lucian Milio.
Lucian Milio, yeah.
Not a range of that culling as we get later, but just such a power.
What's the support?
I mean, the interactions between these two champions. Milio's replaced Nami, the new premier pairing, and it's just so strong.
It is really, really powerful, and you're also thinking about...
Is it not Braum?
Right, you're thinking about all of these tools coming in.
I think it's Braum.
And then you've got Breath of Life, you've got Ultra Mega Fire Kick to be able to knock people back, you've got the Worm Hug Shields, Alistar, the other pick that I had mentioned after Nautilus is banned out. It's not playing for lane, it is playing for comp, but you know, they are going to see what everything is.
Really?
As far as the comp for T1, and then they're going to say, you know what, we're going to go Alistar.
I'm pretty sure it was Braum here.
We need that engage, and I think this style of champion really does suit Core. The question is, how brutal is the 2v2 going to be? Because you picked Varus for a strong lane, and then you picked a pylon to go next to him, right? And I mean, Alistar just can't do anything. You're a traffic cone. Like, you can go W level 1 and try to knock him away.
No,
when
you're so completely right.
See.
And I think this is the struggle, right? Is that oftentimes we see the vision of what TL have put together, but getting through that laning phase,
just get through the laning phase.
Just survive.
Just go 50-50.
What did we say last time? Just survive.
Reaction to on-hit Varus.
And they died, and it wasn't the end of the world. They did find ways back into the game. But
I mean, that's, for some reason, all that I've seen
Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah, I shouldn't make
out of Varus recently.
Fine, you're right. You're right. That's my mistake. Well,
I think on-hit's kind of bad here.
This time.
I think Alistar's fight, which is the big
Yes,
thing, right?
yes, that is true.
You know, I think we are going to.
Pretty sure it's going to be really difficult to attack.
In the last one, where we saw Bard and Ezreal in the brush, looking to chunk you at level 1, looking to play for that passive from the Milio plus Ardent Blaze. You know, just trying to get that damage down as much as possible, because they know Alistar needs at least level 3 before he can really play the game, and then even at level 3, unless Carrier is using his Q for harass.
How bad is it early?
Is if you flash, right? I'm just gonna
For
assume
Nocturne?
that every time you walk at him in combo, he's going to Q you.
I don't know.
You have to assume that with Carrier, a player of his level.
I think Lee kind of owns early, but
He doesn't need to use the Q for damage. He just doesn't have to. He's not under any pressure.
I don't think he's guaranteed any sort of
You know,
advantage.
for a bold skin choice, I will say, but if it pays off, it will be a nice little dig, a nice little twist of the knife.
Or you're looking at it that way. I'm looking at it like respect. I'm playing against the GOAT here. I'm
The
going to
GOAT?
rock the GOAT's skin.
That's fair. That's a good way to look at it. I like that. That's a much more positive interpretation.
I mean,
He went on hit.
Everyone who
Varus.
plays mid lane, Faker is your idol, right? This guy is who everyone wants to be. This guy is who, you know, everyone is trying to imitate, is trying to have that level of success.
W back. Glacial just to stop some of the potential follow-up here. As predicted, that's all we're going to get from the Alistar.
He's walking menacingly.
Carry is standing back menacingly, and it seems to be working
More
quite well.
effective.
Yes.
He's not allowed to do that. It's kind
Of course, Vendetta is Riftbound's next set, arriving July 31st. It brings together new champions, iconic rivalries, and beautiful art from across Runeterra. That was Jace's Vendetta card, but instead of looking at that, look at this real Jace right in front of you.
And we're about to see Morgan get,
Dude.
you know, a vendetta against
That's true.
Doran.
That's true. It tries in beautifully. Thank you, Riftbound team. There are some.
Like I said, that ad is fine.
The Thunderdome for potential solo kills.
Oh! Are you dead?
Oh my God!
No.
Execute on top of that, and that's you'd wear the man's clothes. He wasn't too pleased.
Nope. Take off those.
It's pretty bad.
New skin, remake, get
Quid.
the new skin.
Get that off of you.
Get that skin off.
Yeah. Well, beautifully played there by Faker. He's playing Ignite Flash, and we didn't get a chance to touch on it, but is able to use that Combat Summoner, really bullying out Quid here early. Has him chunked low, hits level 3, and when you are that low,
Ouchie.
had so much kill threat here. And because Quid wasn't able to get any damage down onto Faker when he goes for it, steps forward, doesn't even get level 3, excuse me, I think that came from the kill.
Damn, he actually died so quick.
Q Flash, W, Ignite, Auto, that's more than enough. Well played, and you can see Quid a little bit frustrated, but still a smile on his face.
Faker's stone cold, though. He didn't even react.
Yeah.
Just another day at the office. For you, it was the most important series of your year. For me, it was, what is it, Wednesday, Thursday, whatever day it is.
Tuesday.
It all blurs together.
Legends Day.
In other T1-related news, this is actually completely crazy. Please look at the left side of the screen. Carrier has passed Faker
What?
for
Really?
international assists. Most assists of any player.
You know what has to happen now?
That's kind of crazy.
Carrier and Faker have to roll swap. We
That's
need to
Oh.
go more assists.
A classic. Until Carrier is at the top of the kill leaderboard. we're
Wait,
gonna
what?
have to
It
swap.
said... Oh, it said blowing active players.
Much and much lower. The follow-up is there from Owner, and it's an easy kill coming through.
Oh!
Flashing from
He's dead.
kill back. That tower
Oh!
shot finishing the job. Or good return kill.
But look at the CS, or don't if you're a North American fan, because it's 31 to 13, and that is the problem. Core plays it pretty darn well there, and you know, is able to get one back, but now Core's dead.
Good bait coming in from Carrier.
Wow.
He's waiting in the darkness. He thought the recall had already come through.
Dude, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was Braum.
It had already come through though, because like they shouldn't really have super desynced recall timings there. I wouldn't have thought. I'm a little bit confused at the play.
Yeah, after he hit that first bit of damage onto Carrier, he really thought Pays wasn't there and continued to step forward.
Stun.
Yeah.
Well, it cost him
Go
barely
crazy.
over. Now also hovering around the mid lane. Quid gonna step
Knock
in,
up.
trying to get a bit of healing
Oh,
back, but Owner's
fuck.
already here. Quid wants to get
Ah,
the return, but he just
shit.
doesn't have the damage.
Very close there. You can see the frustration on TL coach's faces.
Well, there's always
This
next
one's
game.
Pretty much over at 4 minutes. It's going to be really tough.
Yeah, because I mean,
barring some big
Lissandra,
mistakes.
Lissandra getting leads like this, yes, she has the ignite, is not something that
The
you can often see.
caster's
This
calling
is
it over.
usually just you push
4 minutes.
and they would go to that lane. It's not about killing in the 1v1.
And I kind of want to see it again because I think Quid actually missed his Q. Otherwise, he could have maybe made it a 1-for-1. It was hard to tell. Maybe the edge of it did actually hit. But Faker was baiting there. They knew that was the window. Quid knew that was the window. Before Faker gets 6, he had been playing the lane pretty darn well. After the solo kill comes back, is able to put him in position where he can actually look for that 1v1. But
Combo in the
Owner's
bot
there.
lane. The damage just
I don't know, man.
not really there either for TL's bottom lane as Pays already has the Sheen.
I think Alistar is just so bad early that it's just such a difficult thing to pick.
Giveaways from level 6. Unfortunately, the map is just
If you're against like a ranged or like a melee, it's fine.
I mean, this is tough, right? You know, for Jose, you're playing Nocturne. You can't really be that active, and they are trying to threaten here onto Yon, but they're mostly just pressuring him to make him miss some of the CS. I don't think they're looking for any sort of a dive with Jose there, but Pays definitely being super
But
annoying,
also, like,
with these double buffs.
I'm just going on hit.
Did get a kill back, which was great. You know, got Owner's Flash, which is
The enemy's
great,
fucking
but
squishy.
Gave the double buffs and the kill straight to
Why can't you just like lethality?
Makes the lane pretty much impossible to play when you're already miles behind. You know, you look at the buy. Pays got Sheen longsword, and Yon just got a longsword.
Very true. Faker waiting off to the side. Hosagioto still has access to the spell shield. Ulti stolen by Quid, but
We going in? They're gonna fight.
Fight for TL. Pays still hasn't.
I think it's good.
recalled
Nocturne
again.
6.
Previous recall was so good.
Owner's not.
Doesn't
Then you just go in.
really matter. Hosagioto has ulti. Maybe TL
Go, go, go,
decides to
fuck
fight
it.
here. Quid going over the wall.
Get the drag?
Jose maybe hoping to just get the steal. No vision means they can't quite respond instantly.
Oh!
The team Faker ulting, but
Oh! There you go.
Coming out from the side of TL, now it's Owner running for the hills as Quid looks for the cleanup kill. Q going a little bit wide, the footwork just a little bit too fancy. Quid on the chase, but a nice
That was a big
run
window.
from the side of TL.
Yeah, they might be able to eventually chase
Jungle
down Owner, but
6,
it's hard to
enemy jungle not
say,
6.
and Quid knows he's going to start losing minions, so it is just going to be an execute here from Owner. Nicely.
Oh.
It's not. He had the timing.
Oops.
Just gave him the benefit of the doubt that he would have had it timed out right. That's actually really big for Quid to be able to get
That's
that
so good.
hold after
The hell?
last execute from Faker and the solo kill.
It is no longer GG.
2 executes against you in that way, but great job.
They
by
are
TL.
Barack.
They take the dragon, and gives them a new lease on life. You know, that mid lane 1v1 was looking like it was completely cooked at 4 minutes like I called out, but they're able to still find a good fight here. Core is threatening, Quid comes over the wall, they turn off the lights, they push them back, and now T1 can see nothing. So they just turn on the dragon, they finish the dragon, but then right as the dragon dies, look at this, in they go. Massive AoE combo across multiple members, the Lissandra all came out, the Nocturne Q hit a bunch of people, Yon is free firing, yeah, Alistar dies, but that is a beautiful play from a really tough position early on here in game number 2.
Yeah, and I will say, while T1 still hold on to this gold lead,
Bot CS,
for always finding these fights, even at a
Didn't really need any.
position, seeing the moments where they came
Doesn't do anything.
Pace taken over to level 6.
Just kill the champions.
Angle was not great. But Faker on the way down.
Oh.
Oh, indeed. Yon only level
It's
5,
6.
no cleanse available. Punch
Go 6.
Flash forward with the Q, locking him up.
Oh!
Tower and taken down. Excellent turn coming in from Core to shift that in their favor.
Is that world champion Core JJ? Are we in 2017?
He should live.
It is world champion Faker, just barely able to make it out. And I gotta say, that's 2 plays back to back where it feels like T1 should have a pretty good edge, a pretty massive edge that just have not worked out in their favor. Core again on this Alistar. We saw the.
I mean, T1 did not have an edge on that dragon.
He's been pretty big, and Quid, well, he might have been losing this, but again, got funneled a couple of kills, and now he's sitting pretty.
I think Silas, like,
a lot better. I mean, just beautiful stuff from Core.
Should be way better than Lissandra.
That is pretty incredible to be able
Stealing
to
her ult.
in that situation when Yon doesn't even have flash. Yon didn't even have to use his barrier. Core just played that brilliantly. Yon had a great Chains of Corruption, and TL kind of pulling a rabbit out of the hat, still in a tough spot. But I mean, they were down 2K at 4 minutes. We're at 9. They're only down.
Has to not die though.
Still not
Later.
great, but I mean, this is actually
Like Liss ulting him.
now from what looked like
He just evaporates or some shit.
Completely over.
Definitely very true. I think the big thing we have to look at in terms of gold overall is the item it has turned into 4 pays. Essence Reaver already completed. The only person on the map with that big power spike.
You're being a downer, man.
You just got to give some credit back to T1 in this one. Baker
Really?
goes to the wall, and it looks like he's going to die. He's going to ult himself to get a bit more space. Frozen Iceborne investigation coming in to get a bit more team fight damage, but Yon is still standing for an extra moment. Jose Dioto in the midst of carrying.
Quid stole melee ult. Wait, Baker! What the fuck? Baker!
Yon's got the damage. To get it done.
What?
They completely ignore.
What the
Yon in
fuck?
fight. He stands, he fires, he stacks the lethal tempo. And a completed item or not, he makes some pay for that.
What the hell? What? Why did?
In this fight,
Was that really his best ult? Quid?
They try to engage here onto Core, but Core
Got the melee ult? Even use it?
knocks out Carrier there, and the stolen melee while buying a lot of time. As you can see, Jose goes in, he's
A little bit.
down Carrier, but look at T1 just completely
Didn't really do anything.
on the whole time. He's lethal tempo fully stacked. You are standing melee range of him as the Lucian, and you are still hitting Jose Dioto, who gets the triumph multiple times there. The barrier comes through. Yon. Look at the
Damn.
he came up, he popped it, didn't end up needing it at the end of the day, but that is huge. They thought they could just kill the Nocturne really fast, but he got the passive heal, he got multiple Triumph procs, and he lived so much longer than they were expecting that ignoring this Varus, who's supposed to be so weak, so useless, really came back to bite him.
Yes, Varus had ult the whole time, and he just didn't use it.
Was the gold
Yep.
deficit, but the gold basically dead even.
Indeed.
Isaac, a very, very playable game. T1 similar to last game.
Gold, a paltry sum.
A paltry sum.
I mean, that was a good, like,
Not a pittance.
that would be why Varus would be better on hit.
On the top side.
You just somehow survive.
More of a tithe from Doran here. If you
I don't think it's going to happen later, though.
Little bit,
Thanks, please, my
little
lord.
bit of a broke boy at the moment. A little bit behind. But the rest of the map looking
Like, if it was lethality, that
2-1 and 3.
fight could have been a lot different, like, worse.
Tell that ulti's up.
Winnable.
T1 ready to make another play in the bottom lane.
Yeah, I mean, the scary thing is, you know, obviously, if you're an NA fan, you are excited that we've pulled back to parity, but we've lost so many games against T1 with
You lost with a
significant
6K gold lead.
leads.
Yeah, it's just
exactly.
one
And that's
step at
happened
a time.
multiple times for
Yes.
TL. So,
Yes.
you know, including the series that Spawn was referencing, where they were, you know, at EWC, played in Game 3, up 6K, final game, ended up
Gabriel, welcome back.
1-2. So, T1 always cannot be counted out. This team makes magic happen time and time again. As Morgan was expecting a contest, so he just
Yeah, I've been seeing this a
walks
bunch.
towards the
The
dragon,
Varus build.
be there if they need him, and TP's back towards top when they see that T1 is not contested.
And our production team keeping us humble as they flash the gold grabs there. You can see 6K gold lead, 1.2K gold lead. Those are the games we talked about where it did feel like there might be an angle to win.
Static
So much
shift.
about the mid to late game. So as good as it is, as comfortable as it might feel, for a lot of people who aren't NA fans, probably shaking right now, not certain if they could be excited yet. Yeah. Still have to close it out for it to count, for it to mean anything. And T1, a team that adapts.
Close it out. Down 300 gold, by the way.
You just got to remember, if you're winning, it's because you're really good. If they're winning, it's because they're tryhard. They're just sweaty, you know?
All right. Faker walking away. Ulti's
Oh.
still there for Quid. Very try-hard of Faker to walk away. I think it's safe to say. They didn't want to just die to
crazy.
Quid.
You're not going to stand and fight there?
You didn't want to just...
Honorable 1v1.
Pussy.
Cool, man.
T1 do have that slight lead, but it is a couple dragons now for TL.
This is one series.
Fights over by the dragon. That is massive for them. And they would be
Just
moving
this one.
towards Mountain Soul, which is actually quite nice for their comp when you're thinking about Lissandra, Jace, Lee Sin, all of this upfront damage, so much burst that's going to be coming out from T1, which would be terrifying. You know, giving champions like this Varus in particular that additional survivability to maybe be able to live through that initial burst. And I'm going to be interested to see, you know, where Jan goes with his build from here. He had gone Rageblade last time. You know, he did go Shiv first.
Yep.
But I did, you know, I was talking to Spawn and talking about the potential of going more like HP-centric builds against some of the teams where you don't need to necessarily non-stop auto. And I'll be interested to see if he is going to consider some of those, you know, going a little bit more defensive because there's so much burst.
Oh, ulti coming in from Quid, dash forward as well. Kingslayer to get more damage down, but Owner is now here in the meantime. Quid can be in trouble. Owner arriving just in time. The rest of TL.
Oh, peel him.
Living for an extra second.
Ooh.
The locket of the Iron Solari keeps
Like
him
Quid.
alive. Core absolutely clutching this game.
Oh, he's fine,
but it's
actually.
tough to lock down Owner, trying to use Jan to escape. W over the wall, flash out to
'Kay.
safety. The man's got too much style, too much class.
Yeah, he's got swag. Well played there by Owner to get out, but still it's a big win. Morgan looking for a potential solo kill. The last minion died, otherwise he would have gone.
Colin coming in, they know Core is in trouble, has already popped the Unbreakable
He's
Will.
alive.
Keeping deep.
Jan wrapping around, Ultra Mega Fire Kick to push Jan back.
They're trying for this?
We're debating if he can go
Pretty
forward.
shitty.
He's gone to duct. Carrier ready to body block.
No Nocturnal.
Ulti to cleanse out if he needs it.
Just a waste of time.
Discipline from T1 to retreat as a unit, not give that flank angle to the side of TL.
Yeah, well played there by T1. Very cognizant of the fact that Quid could be coming in. And if they
TL up in gold, true.
Collapsed on, they could be down a man and maybe taken out. But it's another brilliant play from Core. Gets there just in time, keeps Quid alive with the locket. You know, yes, Owner does escape, and that was really nice for T1.
He dashed into it.
Still the 1 for 0 on the kill. On a play that
So
T1
bad.
Going for initially, they're the ones kind of setting it up. Faker again was trying to go for that same.
You got a
play they did earlier
pizza?
with Quid, trying to bait Quid to go in aggressive, knowing the Silas has to do that to trade. And
Frozen?
behind him.
Approaching the bottom lane, Glacial Path.
Doesn't have ult. Wait. No, it is
Knows
flash.
that Faker does not have ulti for at least a couple seconds. I don't think the calculation is always going to be perfect, though. So Jose Diodo backs away. Doesn't want to overforce on the dive. Instead, happy to grab the plates.
Yeah, they're happy to grab the plates. Not so happy to lose your flash for that, though. He really thought he would be in range to get the tether.
Mountain Soul Giga this game.
Insta W from Faker, so he flashed.
I mean,
his
any
fast
soul is
immediately, you know, because you're not going to be able to
Giga no matter what.
It's just too fast if you're point blank. So he did try to.
The worst ones are just internal and
At the end of the day, though, they do get first tower off the back of that.
like
TL is
Ocean.
still really happy about this. You were down 2K at 4 minutes. You're now up 1,000.
But like they're not even bad. They're just not like guaranteed win status.
No, Herald.
They got both.
They got both.
No, they buffed Comtech.
Comfy is Owner now. Another retreat necessary. Ulti coming.
He's dead as fuck. He can't even move.
Nails the spell shield.
Oh!
The mid lane. Jan trying to battle with Pays, but Pays too damn strong.
He flashed a Verisalt.
These flashes over the ultimate, something that's very difficult to do timing-wise. It's easy to flash to the side.
Dude, you know what might throw people off would be like
In range, knew he had the damage for the solo
knowing that they're gonna flash your ult. You like flash and ult
pull it off, and now Quid is
like
Owner's coming behind him.
going towards your base.
Quid getting into melee range is big though. Faker gets himself an extra 2.5 seconds, extra healing coming in from the frozen.
So like they might flash into it, trying to chase you.
Owner, however, grabs the kill.
I've really seen anyone do that.
Quid just way overstaying as well.
But like if you know you're versus someone who's probably trying to kill you like that,
Kill him, but because he's out of mana,
by probably I mean like they're trying to kill you.
for Quid in that position, and he just gets kind of chased down. So we can see this one more time. Jan already a little bit low, and the pink ward there was a lot of safety for Pace.
Like
That
right there.
ward that you can see right here,
I'm pretty sure it would
gave
work.
him a false sense of security because this ward does not actually see that ward, I don't believe. So it doesn't actually see the far other side. So Pays had his ward over, hugged that wall, and that made Jan face check him, which set up for that brilliant play from Pays where he's able to flash over the ult. But required a lot of things to happen there, and you can understand why Jan walked into that brush thinking, hey, it's warded, I'm safe.
Yeah, when we take a look at the Coinbase gold grind, you can see Pays pretty comfortably ahead, and overall tower plates giving him that bit of edge as well as a bit more.
He has a good flash from Lucian, for sure.
Solo 1v1. T1 going to slow down the Drake stacking. ITL the sole point. But now TL looking maybe to respond here with a play of their own, or at least clear out some of the vision. Top side, Morgan uncontested on this push for now.
And Jan, this is Jan versus Pays, Jan versus everyone else. Obviously had a pretty rough outing, versus Pays. I don't think he's still back to his peak form, in those other series, but he has definitely been improving. I think he's rebuilding that confidence, and it's nice to see him, having a pretty solid game here. Had a really tough start, was able to have that big fight, get back in it. Yes, he's still behind Pays, but it is a manageable disadvantage. The rest of the team is all ahead. They have a real shot in this game. And this is all TL really can ask. You just can ask from your early game, put us in a spot where we have a chance to win. Because at the end of the day, you've got to win the team fight if you want to beat T1. And they are in a spot where they have a legitimate shot to win, but you've got to get it across the finish line. And that is so damn hard to do against T1. So many brilliant team fighters across the board. Any one of the 5 from T1 can step up at any moment and solo win a team fight. And that is really hard to deal with.
It certainly is, and I think TL in this game, and certainly in last game, finding a lot of good opportunities to fight back, match that kind of breakneck pace. But it was often in the previous series, when the game slowed down, that there were little hiccups, little mistakes that T1 immediately capitalized on. So you're right, there's so much pressure. And you might not think it because they're just walking up, farming, hitting a wave. But that one wave extra, that one misstep on a side lane can be devastating if it costs you summoners or denies you good setup on the next objective.
I think this list build's actually good.
I think that Quid and Jose
Looks weird.
need to get more on the same page in this game. I feel like throughout the tournament they've been really good about
So
that.
squishy.
But we've seen Quid a number of times, pushing very deep in a side lane without Jose there to protect him. Harold looking for a charge here. We'll get a tower very low, but T1 really don't want the actual fight as Morgan TP's in, so they just back off.
They get the TP out of it as well.
This is kind of bad for Quid.
TL fully set up here in the mid lane, but not with
Stole this ult.
Is now another TP moving into the bottom lane.
But he's...
To catch out Doran. Doran
I guess it might come back.
Nope. Yep, there it is. We're trading TPs.
Oh!
Doran, you are not escaping this one. Quick frozen tomb comes in from Quid. Happy to steal that one away from Faker. As
Dude,
fire rains from the sky, and down goes Doran.
Actually, he might get it back for Dragon. I was thinking that he doesn't get to use it, it stalls, and then he doesn't have it for the Dragon fight. But yeah, dude, I mean, this ult's so good for Silas. Just add another targeted high damage fucking ultimate stun into Silas's kit. Like, all right.
They're not going to just try to run down there when they know it's a lost cause for Doran. Immediately go mid, take a tower, continue getting that gold into Pays pockets.
Definitely a terrifying team to play against. So often we praise teams when they play together as 5 members as a core with one plan. The thing that makes T1 terrifying, they can do that, and they can also split up. They can play 3 on one side. Everyone feels like they can make perfect decisions on their own and also together. And it's not without faults here or there, but for the most part, they're always responding to whatever you're trying to do.
Wait, Doran's 0-2-0.
Now has completed his 3rd item. Obviously, he's not, full item in gold ahead of Jan, but Jan did go for those upgraded boots. He does have the steel caps, which are going to be pretty effective this game, but Pays is a beast right now. First 1 to 3 items. And there's a number of players on the map that don't even have their second. Quid finally just got his.
I don't know
when you are playing double AP soul lanes, it makes
what he built
sense.
Mortal for.
You're shredding for just the Rumble. I'm not a fan of this item.
Actually pretty dog shit buy.
I don't really think it makes sense. But I think in this case, it does make a lot of sense. And Morgan is not going to have to go for it now. Morgan is actually going Leandries into, it looks like probably like Shadow Flame.
Holy lifesteal boot.
Damage build. And this is somewhat enabled by Quid, who's going to be there shredding.
Now we're talking.
Jan also has a decent amount of magic damage on the Varus, So it's actually a pretty smart buy, I think, in this case. And I like that from Quid.
Yeah, high value itemization choice there.
I mean, there's always healing that exists in the game, but it doesn't mean you buy anti-heal against it.
Of course, 4 members of Team 1 in the area. In the bot lane, we're having the 1v1.
Just like saying I buy anti-heal for Renekton's Q. Like, okay, he has his Q. It heals. He doesn't drain tank. Oh! Oh! What? Oh! How is he alive? He's dead. Silas actually healed a lot, though. You know, he actually can steal Milio's ult.
TL again coming out on top here. The question is, can they go to the dragon? And that shock blast on.
I don't think Lucian tagged him with the fucking mortal, though.
They're gonna have to base.
Good fight. Good look.
That's part of why it's awkward.
Absolutely is very confident in the 1v1 going in here. And it's not much of a 1v1 that Faker can test at this point. He just is destroying him. He used that ult early, and Jose decides, you know what, I can go and
Just watching Lucian. I mean, like, there's no way you can see him.
Carrier is there, double shield. He has the heal. He buys a lot of time, but then the locket from Core
Still hasn't touched him. Now he touches him.
Look how long Quid lasts, though.
I think anti-heal faded here. And he heals for 509.
Is able to finish him off. Another double there for Jan. As you can see,
What the fuck?
he had an angle to live.
Yeah.
I have to ask you, are you familiar with the Quiggle?
What was that, dude?
Not familiar with the Quiggle.
Like the noises?
It is close to a Quiggle.
Close to a Quiggle. All right,
It was like Michael Jackson fucking noises or something.
It's got to be something with Silas. The Quilus? I don't know.
The Quilus.
We'll work on it. We got workshop.
Okay. The Quilus. Some tools to defend his team, but it's Core.
That's some big ass AoE. Oh, Versal hits. Oh. Oh. Wait, that's Dragon and Baron. This game is like almost over.
Oh my gosh, he is on fire in this tournament. This one not going to be stolen away. They're going for Baron. They're going to get so
they can kill it.
off the back of this. That was a four-man combo from Core.
Fuck the wave, bro. Fuck the wave.
On its head. Takes out T1. Gets
Kill it.
The Dragon. They're on Soul Point. They're going for the Baron. You can't count T1 out, and I'm not going to lie, even though that's Emilio.
I mean, I don't know. Emilio's steal potential is so ass.
Say it ain't so.
That would be like a fucking Janna NATO stealing it.
Hovering in the fog. 3K. It should be impossible.
Okay.
He won't do it. Okay, observers playing with us. TL. This game started with Quid solo dying 1v1 to a Lissandra. They are now up. They are on Soul
This game should be over.
By a Baron.
I mean, this is just crazy. Again, it's all about Core. He has the positioning in the brush. He knows they're going to try to force.
Yeah, that's really good Hex Flash.
As soon as they stack,
Damn! Into Rumble ult. Baker ults himself. Legit gets nothing. Varus ult just like secures 2 kills out of it.
Catches Pays of all people with the chains of corruption, takes him out. Are they pumped up or are they pumped up?
And it's so important to highlight. That is a 1/10 of a second difference. Core was charging Hex Flash. It wasn't snap react. He's calling that shot 2 seconds ahead of time. Has to be perfect for him to make that work. You hit 3 people, that play might be entirely different, but connects on all 4, and now T1 for the first time in
Not a single T1 coach cam.
are on the back foot. The gold is still within touch
Sure.
distance, but TL for the next 2 minutes, for the duration of this Red Bull Baron power play, are in control of the map.
They are, and the question is, can they get it across the finish line? This is now the 3rd game this tournament where they've been in a pretty good spot against T1, where they've had a chance, legitimate chance to actually win. And we have to see, can they do it? You
Don't build
be able to
the Zonia
actually
item.
finish out the game. T1 is
Arm
not
guard.
beat until the Nexus explodes. This team never says die, always looks for angles, always looks for plays.
Oh!
Back.
Wait.
Equalizer across the top,
Okay.
forcing
Melee
Paige
ult,
away.
sure.
Excellent ulti coming in from Carry to get the disengage. But TL will break open mid at the very least.
Yeah, it's another great chains corruption from Jan, who is really having a good game at this point. And now, draw your eyes to the Seekers that he has.
What you doing? What you doing, bud? You dead. Oh, shit. Oh! Wait, they can kill them all. Oh! Penta? Penta?
TL
Why is Core defending Jace?
Tried to go aggressive and look for a second.
Fuck.
Might have been able to bail him out. Core's trying to keep Doran around as Quid is TP'd in. I don't know if he's going to be able to chase him down. He does have his flash. Oh, he's out of vision. Smart play.
Playing on the edge of vision there.
Oh, he's looking
Wait.
for Yawn. He's
Uh-oh.
looking for Yawn. They don't know. Doran.
Oh! Wait, it's Flash. Ah! Dude, he just got 2K gold.
2,000 gold. He just got a double shutdown there. 2,000 gold went to Doran. Yawn tried to look for the outplay, but he had no chains wall and set up a double to the skies there as Doran just slams his hammer down.
And you can't forget.
That's awkward.
The TP out, it looks like he's just playing to save his own life, but he's playing for the exit kills on the opposite fight as well. And Yawn doing his best, maybe thinking they can play on that margin, but instead hand delivering that second kill.
It's actually such a big deal, not even just because of the gold. I mean, the gold is a big deal. He just got 2K. It was a 900 gold shutdown and a 1K shutdown. Okay, Yawn completed the Zonias. That bails it out a bit, but I was going to say, you lost your Flash and your Seekers as Varus. That is a really hard fight that you're going to have.
That was pretty bad.
And I'm
For
curious, with
heal.
TL here at Soul Point, will they still look for it?
Dude, like, they didn't see him.
But he has the ward there, covers both sides.
That's all. We're right in the midst of another one. Paranoia going down there, desperate to take
Oh,
down
FaZe is dead. Okay.
Overstep from the bot lane on the side of T1 as TL are quick to punish.
Sure. Dude, he has 7 deaths, actually.
And that is the dragon spawning as he will actually come up. TL needs to try to rush it down and claim Mountain Soul, which would be so big, and a rare misstep there. Pays too far up. We didn't see the setup. It also looked
I think
like
it's kind of hard to just rush it.
I'm not sure if he was cleansing something else I didn't catch, but the fear landed after the Breath of Life came through. So nicely played.
I think Lucian will be up.
Pull the trigger. They do kill him off, but it means no ult on Jose, no ult on Core. And so the question is, will they try
Pace is tilted.
Because Morgan has not yet moved.
I mean, like, you just die like that to Nocturne. There's nothing you can do sometimes.
Got a little bit of that Jackie love in him, as Ox likes to say. We'll still step forward on occasion. The benefits usually outweighing the
Yeah, no, Lucian's going to be here for a fight.
T1 walking in, looking to face check. Q over the walls, the dragon spawns. Owner hovering in the darkness. He's won every 50-50 thus far. So Team Liquid may just be looking for a fight. Nice poke onto Quid. No ulti taken away from him yet. See what he can hijack. See what he can do to put TL in a favorable position. Owner fishing. Core off to the side. Eyes on the Alistair, but Faker might want to start this fight first. Lights turned off. Dragon getting burned down. Owner wants to stay around in the area. 2K getting lower and lower. Denying access.
Finish it. Finish it. Oh, he gets it. Oh my god. He's actually too insane. Faker's dead. Oh! Oh! Fury's dead. Owner is just too insane, or what?
Yeah, they're going to try to chase him down here. Quid trying to stop the bases as they're looking to push mid as well. But Jose and Yawn are both very low.
He's actually too crazy.
Do it every single time. Gets through everyone. Played that brilliantly. Core was trying to stand on him.
How the fuck did he get it?
Watch Owner's patience here. So he knows.
Like, how is he not getting zoned? Just perfectly accidental kick.
They Nocturne ult on him. They try to kill him, but then he realizes
Did he, like...
it's too low. The fear tether doesn't actually land on Jose.
Actually, yeah. I think Jose should have kept the fear. If he feared him, he literally had no chance. I mean, it was well played from Motor, but...
A beautiful chains of corruption, though, from Yawn. He has found pace in every fight. Yawn is
Owner played it really well, but it was also TL. I mean, mainly Jose, because they really tried to stop him. Like, they were smacking his ass.
So damn close. Seekers up for Quid. Sonya's for Yawn.
Right, Silver, welcome back.
Playing very far forward, very aggressive. Hayes getting scarier and scarier. Morgan off on the
this is not good for T1.
Going in on a Faker, forced to flash
Okay.
over the wall. An almost instantaneous retreat coming out from T1. They know
That was a good Zonia.
Point in the game, the stakes are sky high. If they lose another fight, TL might just grab the win.
Yeah, they are really on that knife's edge. This late in the game, next team fight win.
Just your sack, thank you.
It is. You could probably, if you get a clean fight, it's over 100%. Even if
You ult Lee there?
Favored, but
I don't know what you mean.
You could just march down and end it. And T1 are going to try to force the issue here. They know they pushed Quid back. Quid is heading down towards bot. He does have his TP. Morgan has no ults and no Zonias. That's why they're forcing the issue. Rumble's weak.
I don't think this is good for T1. Unless they just really want this smite fight.
Quid waiting off on the side. Which ulti will he take? Faker appearing over the wall, looking to lock down Jan, but he goes button, buys an extra moment. A stolen
What?
Alto, giving him the space that they need. Owner straight to the back line, wants to turn it, but Jan is too.
How did Jan heal? Mikhail's?
He's ready to glide, ready to slide through this entire quick dash over the wall. A GA, lasagnas, an extra couple seconds. Pays determined to make the difference. Flashing out.
Oh!
From downtown.
Jan!
Hold back.
Oh my god.
Carries playing on the absolute edge.
I was like, Silas stealing Millie ult.
Fire. Once again, the barrier's still there. The healing pays stand.
Oh! Bro.
So clutch down the stretch here. That double kill at the end of that last fight, and 2 shock blasts, each getting a kill.
All right, T1's just making it entertaining. I see the angle.
T1 are going to res, and they could just go right back to the Baron because Morgan is going to be dead for 40 seconds.
They're just making it a good game to watch. They're putting on a show.
The Baron may have just won them the game with those 2 shock blasts.
As good as it's looked for TL, as good as some of those fights have been, the gold is still so close. There is no.
I'm seeing it.
The Baron shifts things so
this thing's dead.
In the favor of T1, and we've said it. And for a moment, TL believed it was all T1 so quick to take that away. The game not over yet.
T1 just playing with their food again and again.
Because they know that there's no Zonias, there's no flash, there's no equalizer. Rumble doesn't have the tools. TL does a good job of absorbing this engage. Great Zonias there from Jan. And the breath of life from Quid buys a lot of time.
Cordis can't even do anything. He's just walking around like a fucking bot.
That Pays is the real issue here. Pays gliding around. Jose's ult came back up. They get into
I mean, Pays literally didn't even have to do anything, bro. He just fucking attacked Alistar.
Back up to try to go and defend Quid, but this shock blast and the subsequent one, this was 1 auto away from being killed.
Trying to make his way out. Spell shield already used.
Oh, wait, he stopped this ult. Oh.
Quid needs to get the hell out. They may have overcommitted to this one. A nice knockup. A nice
wait.
Owner might fall. Equalizer.
How is he alive?
Quite there. Owner ticking and burning, but with the GA still supporting him, there was no hope at finishing the kill.
Yeah, it always seems to be the way against T1. You come close, but it's so hard to finish.
Pays didn't crit.
Whether it's a game, whether it's a dragon, it just doesn't matter.
He went out of his way to build Hex Drinker earlier. He only had like he either had 90 or 75. I didn't see. If he didn't crit. Huh. 6 dragons killed and no soul, eh?
And T1 take a slight gold lead. They have the Baron, and they are really just 1 fight away from ending the game here. But it's anyone's game to
Ow.
win.
Jace's full build.
The game gets a lot harder for Team Liquid Alienware. T1 now on the retreat. Happy to just back away. Still a minute left on that Red Bull Baron power play, but getting the Drake is enough.
Some cool tech here from Core. Goes Abyssal. Again, we talked about the multiple sources of AP. This is fantastic.
Wow, how is Core so poor? What?
Feels like
Was it because he went Abyssal?
and when he gets that 3rd Zonias, that's a lot of playmaking tools here.
Here he has 3 items.
Obviously, Core with the Alistar ult, difficult to take down. There's GA that will be coming back up here for Jose. And then they're looking to get towards triple Zonias.
Is he going to win?
Jan having an intense 1v1.
He's decided not to.
Yeah, I think Jose has basically said he
What?
wants for an item completion because you look at Jose's items.
I see.
He's saying, wait, just leave it. I actually want to finish it, or maybe Jan got nervous that T1 would be there too soon. Either way,
He lost to Grump? Yeah, the game's over.
was trying to work in towards a QSS.
Yes.
And Quid does get his zone.
Quid is actually
purchase.
That he does. The tower.
Okay, he is Sony now. I was gonna say he's actually not that fed.
We're waiting off
And he
the
was
side
earlier.
To find a flank, has to clear out the vision first. T1 spot him with the scryers. The last wave of the Baron empowered siege is here. 3 minutes. He'll soul for either side or the Baron.
And if you wanted action, you got action. 50 combined kills in 36 minutes now.
I mean, it's winnable. Both sides.
MSI. It has been an absolute bloodbath. Both teams really playing well in this game.
It's absolutely winnable for TL.
Display here. T1 with the edge now, but it's 3 dragons to 3. 2K gold.
Pistol Mask is 2650.
5K of the advantage is all on Doran, and Doran has been done his items for a while. So
That's
he
not
has
significantly
nothing
more than
unless
Sport
he wants to
Items.
start changing
Sport
it
Items are
up.
like
The gold means
2K,
nothing. It is
2.2.
going to be about the gold on the carries, and in
think.
those roles, it is even or slightly favored towards TL right now.
That it is. You can see QSS now picked up from Jan double defensive items here. But really, it's going to come down to who can find better positioning on the fight or who can chip away at those major cooldowns before the next fight breaks out. Morgan probably going to have access to that TP. Flashes should all be up. It's really only Jans we're waiting on.
Dude, I think the Gluttonous Greaves literally removed the need for BT if there's actually good items to buy. Like he's buying a fucking Zonia on Pays, and it's actually fine.
Moving is 3, even just to clear a single midwave.
Yep.
Because he has enough lifesteal in the kit.
For Jose as he's doing his Wolves. They know one pick in the game could very easily be over because Mountain Soul could be the decider. And if you die at the wrong time, if you lose your summoners at the wrong time, you misplay in a fight. The stakes do not get higher than in the
Maw gives Vamp. I mean, that's when it procs.
timers are going to be a minute if you die here, and that's pretty much lights out if you take a bad fight. So all of the pressure now on.
I'm just talking in general. He has enough lifesteal.
And T1 is a team that has faced that pressure and come out on top.
Haven't seen an entertaining game in so long.
TL gonna have to try to.
I think a lot of the
magic, complete an
LCK matches are kind of similar.
The difference between going 1-1 and
You don't see any of those, or what?
being down 2-0.
Maybe not a lot of them, but like the high level ones anyway.
It is huge.
Asking for a reverse sweep against T1 is just not something that you see every day.
And remember what it took for us to get this close in this game. A heroic comeback from Quid, backed up by Jose Dioto, and Core, the facilitator of each and every game-turning
Need to
play
catch him more.
for TL. You said it yourself. Coming into this tournament domestically, not at the top of the list in
I think I mean League is its best when
but he has been
the
clutch in this
level
tournament
of
so
play
far.
is high and like you don't see players just
MVP for TL, but an MVP of
puking on the floor on their own fucking shoes, you know?
convert this into a win.
It's more like both sides are playing well and you're like pogging at the play because it's like, damn, holy shit, they outplayed them, you know?
TL, he comes into game 1, gets a solo kill onto Morgan, and then he comes into this game.
It's not just like some dude fail flashing, fucking
Gets a double kill,
missing the wall,
TL
Nautilus hooking and missing the wall,
Traded for the unbreakable.
Alistair Q flashing the floor, like just
Really nice to get that Alistar cooldown out of the
their own fucking misplays on themselves.
combo before he drops in a fight.
Exactly, he has the base as well, so T1
Like
might
those
be
are not
able
cool to
get
see. Like maybe they're funny
over there
to make
with
fun of,
Guard
but
back on the bear, and it's gonna get spotted. Core is rushing out of
yeah,
base
they're
here,
not
but this could be
not the fun matches.
On the Drake, maybe TL, yeah, they're immediately going to turn. They have to accept fighting against a Baron-empowered T1 on their terms at the Dragon Soul. Risk going into unknown territory.
Don't think they can kill this. Wait, Jan's not even on it.
Still really, really risky here.
It's gonna be a fight.
Try to bully their way in. We don't know if TL are rushing the dragon down or looking for the fight. They're on the dragon, but it's still so healthy.
Any fans praying, 8K getting lower. Core looking
Okay.
to engage. Quit off to the side. The Abscond Abduct doesn't connect.
Versal whiffed.
Jose Dioto to the back line, but he's faced first into
Jose's
three.
dead.
Lockup is there from Baker, and
It's
all
over.
falling apart. Team looking to pulled off the dragon for a brief moment. Owner into the back.
There's literally nothing they could do.
Left, and they have to hold the line. Jan desperate to turn this back, but Doran comes in from the skies. Jan still living for an extra moment, getting a couple extra autos. Baker will find
Bye-bye.
the ball, but pays full health, playing cleanup to close it out.
Core tries
Damn.
to repeat the heroics from earlier, but it just doesn't happen. T1 win the fight.
I mean, they got some kills back at the end, but I mean, there was no way to win from there.
Initial punch, and it was just not meant to be. Pays stays safe and takes over another team fight.
A
Yep.
statement from T1, no matter how far ahead you get, it just might not matter against this lineup. Pays gliding through the fight, a single misstep, more than enough for this team to end things in their favor. Core doing what he can to hold the line, but there's just no time. Pays this time
Say
around
they
on the
don't need a
position,
10k gold
more
lead.
kills,
TL did not
looking
need a
for the
10k gold
nexus.
lead.
Owner knocking it down. Core doing everything.
You're
he
saying to
possibly can.
guarantee them a win,
All that's
sure.
left between T1 and match point down.
If you see them 1k gold ahead and you think they're gonna win, then no.
Jose Dioto will fall. The Nexus will fall. T1 at match point.
The game was absolutely winnable for TL in its state. Just outplayed.
Felt like he was such a difference maker in this game. AD, it's a reverse sweep or it's nothing.
What can you do?
I'm gonna let Raz go first.
I think
okay?
I know that.
That was a good game.
I think I know that, Azale. You don't
Jester's Shag, thanks for the 5 gifty.
I'm mad.
Listen, like at the beginning of the day, you said, I trust them to take one. I feel like that was the one.
That was the one.
So-
That's the thing, I fully believed this was it.
I
thought it
know.
was going to come to fruition. We were screaming on the desk, oh my god, it's going to
Yeah.
happen, but
Okay.
no.
Before we talk, I'm sorry, Raz, but you know what? A bit of a pat on the shoulder before we talk about what went wrong. Let's look at what went right with the replay by Cisco, and thanks to the reliable Cisco network, we know that Core JJ, we've talked about him, he can be clutch. He was clutch once again. Things started to go bad after this, but this was one of the plays where you can trust the support and the veteran.
4-man knockup.
That engage was a little bit better than Braum engage, I'll say that.
Liquid, his engages have been so good. Every time you look at the draft, you're like, that's an Alistar into Emilio. I'm not too sure about it. You see plays like that, and you know why he locks it in.
Yeah, I didn't have faith. I literally was looking at it going, okay, why would you take the Alistar against Emilio? I play support. I played this matchup.
Yeah.
It sucks.
You hate your
It's a
life.
miserable time.
Yeah.
But Core JJ made it work. And I fully thought that off the back of this, and with the way Jose Teodo was playing, with all the backup that was there, it was going to come to fruition, but they just couldn't get it across the line.
I want to take a look at the post-game breakdown because let's look at that gold graph.
No, I don't wanna
Where's
look
the
at it.
Holy
listen, like, when they're going into the
damage.
game, I think we see it clearly, but what is interesting is that T1 made it happen over time. It was not one game-breaking team fight.
Yeah.
It was picking up in the mid lane, finding that clutch TP. Those really small plays, once again, that make the difference. And like, even if Team Liquid set up the pace of the game, it's just not enough with T1 and the way they can find their way back in the game.
Yeah, before we look at all the bad, all the good that was happening for Team Liquid, okay, we're looking at all the bad. Look, that was a perfectly placed...
I hope it's not a game 3 stomp.
He knew that Jan had no idea he was sitting in that bush. And so he recognized that Jan was trying to cross through, pace throughout this entire game, found beautiful moments, and it wasn't just him, Dagda.
No, it wasn't. It was Doran stepping up. There were so many moments where it just...
That was a funny moment.
plays coming through from T1, the individual players stepping
Nah,
up
dude, that was so fucking big for T1 there. It, dude, that was another 1K to him there? Wait, what about Morgan? How much Morgan money?
Yeah, the last replay... he got
Oh my god, dude, it was literally 4 shutdowns.
That was off the back of Pays
Holy
really well, and that was
fuck.
when you see that smite fight, that owner reliably wins, and that stops
Nah, dude.
the fact that you ended up getting
Legit
soul.
rolling in a
Get that
fucking
soul. It ended up
bank.
being a quadruple mountain soul for T1. It's so frustrating when you're going up against T1, and this,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say if they go to a main stage, when they go to a main stage.
don't give
Oh,
up
like I've
now,
lost
come
all hope.
He was up 4.200 blood after
This is
that. Jesus
something you
Christ, I
always
didn't even
have to
look.
recognize with T1, they're so mechanically skilled in team fights. So all the prep, all the setup, huge gold lead doesn't matter.
Team Liquid keeps on bringing it. It's just not enough, and I do feel like Game 3 might not be enough for them.
Nah,
to
that
get
was
the
a
solution here,
insane
especially with the crowd
chain of
being so
events.
vibrant, especially
Yeah.
with
I mean,
T1
even just the first one by
every
itself,
step
like
of
that
the
was
way.
already massively
Guys,
game changing.
I hope they can get this one game. It has to be next one, otherwise the series is completely cooked. I
Just
appreciate TL's
split
effort,
pushing
but it
bot, his
hasn't
team
been enough
dies.
so far. T1 bringing us to match
Alistair,
point.
for some
Let's
reason,
see
goes
those
to
guys
match
in
him.
game.
Let's go TL!
And then chases him down. He TPs out, kind of as a get out, but also mainly as a I'm gonna go kill these dudes. And gets 2,000 gold.
Looking for the engage, quit off to the side. The Abscond Abduct doesn't connect, and Pace for now is untouched. Hosted to the back line, but he's faced first into 3. Lockup is there from Baker, and it's all falling apart. Team Liquid have pulled off the Dragon for a brief moment. Owner into the back line. 3 members left, and they have to hold the line. Jan desperate to turn this back, but Doran comes in from the skies. Jan still living for an extra moment, getting a couple extra autos. Baker will finally fall, but Pays full out, playing cleanup to close it out.
Core tries to repeat the heroics from earlier, but it just doesn't.
John should tank the death, no flash. I mean, I think they just greeted. I think there was a mistake earlier made that would have resulted in not 2 players giving away 2,000 gold.
Not trapped at a desk in one singular posture for 12 hours a day. It's time your chair evolved. This is secret.
I mean, I think he had to not auto attack after the flash, is what it was.
Economically engineered for you
Because he gave vision and Jace was in range to Q.
artists. Backing your every move.
Times like this are where star players shine and new legends step up, where legacies are built and dreams are either realized or ripped apart. He still doesn't
Yeah, I don't know why Thor didn't chase more. He actually could have saved that fully. Like, he actually had the right idea. Like, matching him to prevent him from taking the turret, but then he, like... I don't know. It's like he started to go long. I don't even know if he actually saw Jace TPing. I don't know if he was legit thinking of Jace TPing to flank his teammates and more of like trying to chase Jace to kill him.
Season blues once Worlds is over? Fear not, because League of Legends is coming to the very first Esports Nations Cup, where players split from their clubs and compete for national pride. Will China test every limit imaginable? Will South Korea turn every game into a macro masterclass? Will EU and NA actually
I'm gonna mute
the correct lanes?
Esports Nation Cup ads.
Is not to be missed. Esports Nations Cup 2026. See you in Riyadh.
That shit triggers me, actually. That ad is kind of cringe. Like, the thing it says about NA and EU, or whatever. What does it say? Will NA and EU play in the right lanes or something? Like, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. It's like trying to make fun of an A. You, I don't know. It just completely whiffs.
I told you I was done with basic browsers.
I mean, it can't be referencing lane swaps. It's not like NA and EU were pioneers of the lane swap or something, or did them bad. That's what I'm saying. It makes no sense.
Upgrade to the gaming browser. Download Opera GX.
Like, also, lane swaps aren't even a thing. They've been completely removed from the game.
Red Bull gives you wings.
If they said that, like, 4 years ago or something,
So confusing. It could only be described as evil.
then I'd be like,
It's just typical phone company stuff.
okay, weird, but sure.
Switch to Verizon with their new Simplicity plan. There's just one plan and one price.
What now? And it's only $30 for a single line. $30! So you're all choosing Verizon. Traitors!
Introducing the Simplicity plan. $30 for a single line.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I'm not trying to read the ad. I said it's cringe and I fucking muted it. Okay? I don't care. Don't try and read into it when I said it's stupid as fuck. raving. You saw Jan lose to Grump? He did, actually. He did get grumped. Grumpa-duh. Call me Alex. Alex, thanks for sub.
Welcome back to MSI 2026 in the midst of an intense series, despite what the scoreline would indicate. 2-0 in the favor of T1 over Team Liquid Alienware. And it was so close, and you heard it from the desk, you'll hear it from Azalea, you'll probably hear it from me too, but now that it is 2-0 in the favor of T1, it's starting to feel impossible for Team Liquid Alienware to come back.
I mean, you have to win 3 in a row against the most clutch team of all time. And they've beaten you 5 times in a row at this tournament. So it's a tough ask, right? We have now seen 3 games, I would say, out of the 5 where I'm like, hey, Teal could win this. You know, they have a real shot. This, I think, was the closest, even closer than the 6K one, just because it was so late in the game that, you know, if you nail that engage, if you are able to win that fight, the game literally just ends because the res timers are too long, right? But that is what makes T1 T1. That is what makes the top teams the top teams. Is that, as I have said 1,000 times,
First time watching, really?
Is team fighting. At the end of the day,
How?
everything else is just a vehicle to set up your team fight in League of Legends currently.
Wait, you followed then unfollow? What the hell?
Laning phase, picks,
How are you not
healing
following,
picks,
but you
everything
type?
is just to make you stronger for the team fight. If you can't win a team fight, you can't win a game. And T1 has been better in 5 games in a row than TL in the team fighting, right? And that is really the biggest difference. TL has had their moments. They have won team fights, but never the last team fight. And all team fights are not built equal in League of Legends. If you win one at 40 minutes,
I have the highest DPM. I remember the game. It's my Caitlyn game. Maybe that's how the other guy followed and followed. What was he like, looking up highest damage games or something? I mean, it was a pretty unique game. It was 2017 too. Art and Sensor. Tank tops. Dude, Nefari's and Renekton's heads are kind of similar. See him? long ass fucking jaw filled with teeth, open, looking left. No. Zaheen. They good, Galio? Galio was Casio? Cure your LCS depression. Well, I don't know why you would be so emotionally attached. I think wanting to see your region do well is one thing, but also just being a fan of good games is another. Like I said, to me, it's more about teams not just fucking missing bullshit like easy abilities or just never fighting, giving up everything, slowly dying, doing nothing. Like, if those are the things that are happening, then it's way easier to be disappointed. But, like, TL's doing decently in this series. Yeah, I mean, the format's a little weird for the play-ins, but you have second seed of LCK for some reason in it. I don't really know. I feel like they should just put every region's second seed in it. And then, like, let 2 qualify. And, like, yeah, it would probably be LCK, LPL, but, you know, leave room for upsets. I mean, MSI traditionally is also a team with, or sorry, also a tournament with way less teams in it. It's just almost always the first seeds only. Then they very recently started introducing second seeds. I think it's better. I think a tournament with literally just the first seeds is kind of bad. It's good they changed it. There's no reason for it to be literally only the first. I like Lily way more than Zeri or Yumi. I think it was whoever won first stand earlier this year, like, secured their second seed to go. But I mean, doesn't that just sound troll? Like, that doesn't even guarantee that you are involved. Just your region. It's not a real benefit. I don't think there should really be any like regional advantage for winning anything. Honestly. I think you just make the format as pretty much as even as possible. Like, I don't think this is bad. I just think it looks a little weird because C1. I think excluding LPL's second seed is the weird part. Like, if you're going to use play-ins for some reason, I don't know why. Okay, I mean, also, the only reason play-ins has ever existed in the past has exclusively been to just weed out the wild cards for Worlds so that you didn't have an actual dogshit team just getting fucking roasted and losing every single game, complete shit stomp in the main stage of Worlds. So then you just lose every single game in the main stage that was involving that team. That was the entire point of play-ins. But like for MSI, there's not enough teams to really need a play-ins. I don't know why there is.
Expected to be pretty comfortable in this early lane phase. They're not the most oppressive early on, but when you have a Lulu standing next to you up against a
Like I said, I think
feels like a pretty favorable box.
even this play-ins is fine if they didn't exclude LPL.
I do think it's a better level 1 than
Like if I was going to make a decision, I wouldn't have gave LPL
and it's such a big
a skip.
on these trades, not only because of the damage, but the positive trade of dealing
I don't know why
with
they're...
the heal is so big. And he is going to be able to hit that one a lot.
I mean, actually not bad. It's just the lane's kind of awkward.
Because that is going to allow you to chip
Feels like
away and keep you
Giga fighting. Every single time they've had the worst matchup. Level 1, like by far, it's not close, and they're like hard fighting.
Looks like T1 have laid down a bit of vision there to spot it out. But reminder, if you're watching MSI,
Rakan's pretty strong though. Like
you should get rewarded. You deserve it.
numerically, just hitting a Q and then running away.
Log in with your ride idea and watch live for a chance to get those MSI 2026 drops.
I think I will. You can solo cast this one. I'll go log in.
Maybe this is like we could just talk about our boy Pace.
What the hell?
At this point in the series, we're gonna have to hold that thought because there's a hot dog. There's a glizzy on the bottom side. He's looking to make himself known.
Can we get 2?
Or still level 1 though. They need level 2 before they can even pretend that this could work.
Ozidio on the way. Pace jumping over the wall, going a completely different direction from Carrier. You just cannot follow him. That would just take too much time. It's too uncertain.
That was a waste of time.
Yeah, he's going to lose a couple minions, so, you know, it's still a bit annoying, but well handled there by Pace. The real question is, can Owner do anything about it? And this is Pace stats from last game.
No, I didn't do pick'ems.
32 damage.
Chat didn't tell me. Thank you, chat.
Damage per minute internationally all time. Number 1, of course, is Sneaky, as everyone knew. Back in 2017 on Caitlyn against WE in the World's quarterfinals.
Wait, he got second highest there?
That's true. Back when they, when they qualified for international events. Yes, flash from Faker. Nice little advantage for the mid lane.
That was second highest damage there.
In the bottom lane, flash back from Core. Now they need to get the hell out. Polymorph already there on Neon. Ball breaker, where's it going to go? Turns back.
Oh!
But it will not save his support.
Yeah, that's just beautifully played there by Owner. They knew.
What even is my number? Is it like 1732 or some shit?
So it's just kind of that mind game. And basically, Owner
I don't even know.
the ball breaker so long that Core's second charge of his E is going to expire. He's got to use it, and then so he just has it timed out perfectly.
I don't know if it's 38.
And this is really just the anti-timing for TL. They had them in a position where they could actually 2v2 kill them. Carrier is Carrier is low. And then look at this. I mean, there's just nothing he can really do about it because if you don't use that second E charge, you don't have a way out. You're dead.
Yep.
If you do, and Owner predicts perfectly as he did, well, guess what? You're dead too.
Yeah. Anyone have the number?
As you highlighted, really does make the difference in those key moments. Is some more trading on the top side. Morgan doing all right here, getting that prio early on, but not too great of an advantage quite yet. It's really only Owner and Pays who are starting to build up those individual leads.
1781. Holy.
But the same is true on the side of TL. They're both missing their flashes. Jan's going to have his barrier back, but you would love to see them try to take out Carrier with no.
What'd they get rid of IEM?
They have all these wards. You can see all the question mark pings on Jose. They know exactly where he is. Pays and Carrier should be.
I don't know if they really necessarily got rid of it. I think IEM just upped hosting it with League.
is falling behind in CS.
And we've seen TL fall behind in this series and find good fights.
When was the last one, actually?
This is an especially difficult game to do it. Once you get your ults, you can see the
20.
core on this big engage pick. But again,
Oh, dude, I think it was
so
franchising,
well.
actually.
It's just so easy for Faker and Pace to kite back, to just step away.
I think 2017 might have been the last one.
You really need core to be this
I think franchising stopped it.
War, or it's pretty easy to flash back and win a fight.
Yeah, which we have seen him do, right? You know, we saw him have that big moment at the Dragon last time.
Well, I mean, Riot wanted to host all events, like, anyway. But IEM was like an exception.
Pretty easy to get out of dodge on those short trades.
I want to say it was 2018 that they stopped doing them because of, I believe, because of franchising. I don't know if there was ever like a directly announced reason.
Jose got pushed out top. Quid is pushed in mid. There's nothing TL really can do about it. So Yon just going to be looking to clear this out. Of course, you know, they have vision on the Dragon, so Yon's not worried that he's about to get dove. That's why he can stay around when Core is basing. If they didn't have that ward, it's a lot scarier, right? Because Owner could be behind you in the brush.
Yeah, probably would have forced Core to stay as well, but good that TL were able to set up enough vision to ensure that they could get that wave for Yon. Still falling behind a bit, but not too much, as both AD carries clearly just comfortable stacking their coals, trading waves back and forth.
Yep. And I mean, we saw kind of the early trades going the way of Pays and Keria, but when Yon and Core got it to a place where they actually could look for an all-in, that is when Owner is there, and that is the beauty of the top level of team play, right? There are these windows where in certain matchups you are going to be weak, you are going to be vulnerable, and you want your jungler there.
Yeah, dude, open circuit would be insane. I mean, I think the coolest thing would be some sort of open qualification for Worlds, or even any international event.
1K gold lead here at 6 minutes. Not as bad as last game by any means. Last game was 2K at 4 minutes.
Yeah.
But it is still obviously very bad, especially against a team that scales really, really well, as T1's does.
Yeah, and it's just, it's difficult. You would like for TL to be able to find a little bit more here in the early game, but T1
Farming DPM with Caitlyn R. I don't think I was doing that actually in that game.
And another ward there caught Jose, so he has just been perma-warded out, it feels like the whole game.
That was farm and tank.
Those Raptors, the ward
Cho'Gath.
fired from T1, but there were pings on him. They know exactly where he is, and that is making it very hard for him to really look for any angles. He does have level 6, as does Owner, and so their first look is going to be pretty big. You know, you're looking for Core and Jose to try to find that big engage, Quid to be there to follow it up, Morgan to be on a flank. It's got to be that kind of a beautiful play, really well coordinated, or I think you can expect Petrifying Gaze and Zeri kiting back and all of these tools.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you did open qualification, like, I think most of them would be kind of duds. But it's just that potential.
Sidesteps here, forced to stay in lane.
Like a team that can do well is exciting.
Kind of as expected, but now with that late game scaling power is Faker about to get locked up. Miasma trying to disengage. Good patience coming in from Jose Diodo, but an even better interrupt coming in from
Oh! Is he alive? Yes.
Quite enough to finish him.
That was really well done by Owner. The Q flash into the ult, the perfect CC. Otherwise, Faker is dead, because Faker has no flash, mind you. It's just coming up now. So that was really well timed. And both Quid and Jose were able to predict and backstab and avoid the Petrifying Gaze. So beautifully done. But again, Owner to the rescue here. Saves the day in the bot lane, saves the day in the mid lane. It is going to cost him his flash as well as his ult, but this was beautifully timed. So again, they're trying to set this up. Really nice timing as
that E-whiff.
over the wall. The Petrifying Gaze avoided by both members, but then look at
it's nothing. Dude, he takes so much damage, actually.
Jose does live
Jose?
thanks to the ulti magic shield that came down from Quid. But now Doran is moving here. Jose is coming. Faker has first move. This looks tough for
Wait.
TL.
The way. Doran quickly trying to sack the pass as much as you can. Grim Deliverance coming out. Jose Diodo.
Kind of did nothing. What the hell?
Back on the daggers, but they don't miss. Instant flash in coming in from Morgan, trying to interrupt Owner
Uh-oh.
as he can. Owner right on top of Quid, flashing from Faker. Miasma
So Hean's gonna get the fucking passive.
lower, but the dark and daggers healing him up just in time. Morgan,
Wait, I think
kill
Faker.
knows he can't finish off. Doran is
Oh.
that passive bar stack, and Doran
Damn.
down.
Nicely done there by T1, winning out for a huge fight on the top side. The setup really wasn't there for TL. They were always.
So Hean's such a weird champ, bro. He just doesn't really do anything. But then he just randomly gets a shitload of AD.
These really big tools, but they felt they needed to force. But I mean, look at Quid at the start of this fight, right? He has very little. Mana,
He's just like
basically no health, so Quid can't really do much of anything.
Kinda surviving.
Plays it well, but Doran's
Does a little fucking tug.
Morgan has to try to take down Faker, but Faker sinking in those Twin Fangs, kiting it out really, really well.
Yeah, like you kind of don't want to focus him if he's close to passive.
You know that they can feel it slipping away.
And you already see how hard the extended fights are. Even with the dominance from Morgan, just the constant Twin Fang damage. Doran, the longer he stays in that fight, stacking up the passive, just getting more and more AD. That much harder to kill, especially once the passive revive is up and available. Has got another taunt in the mid lane. Owner there once again to cover. The gold lead growing to 2.3K. 2 grubs and the Drake. So T1 really not giving anything back to Team Liquid Alienware. And Doran, of course, a player we're highlighting. One of the big differences why we're seeing almost an even more dominant performance from T1 here is that he was falling behind in so many of the games in the previous series. This time around, not the same story.
Yeah, not at all. I think Morgan has played well overall for sure, but definitely was just destroying Doran in the last one. It's not been like that at all. Doran has outplayed him in this series, absolutely. Has had the bigger impact, it feels like. And so it is going to be really, really tough now because TL are playing this hard engage comp with what feels like 3 losing lanes at this point, and Jose's getting warded out everywhere. And
I mean, he's not like broken,
right? So,
Zaheen.
when you're in a spot like that, it is very, very tough because if they see the engage coming, it's hard to imagine.
I think his kit is literally entirely made around his passive. Like, his whole thing is that he's going to revive. So, like, the rest of his kit needs to kind of be limp dick.
Higher and higher the stakes get for that big defining moment, that big fight.
Like, his ult doesn't really do anything. Just, like, immune CC is, like, his highest point. And then he fucking auto-attacks you. That's just, like, his entire thing. He's got, like, a tiny bit of mobility.
Going to the side of T1.
TL are going to try to zone them off, though. They're going to try to keep him away from bot lane. Yan is going to go push.
Whereas you think of, like, Ambessa, right?
Well, they're pushing in mid lane as well. So I still think
all of her shit hurts. Like, big fat fucking shield on her W. Mobility. The double E hurts. The Q hurts. She just kills you if she lands the ult. Zaheen has, like, literally none of those qualities.
Wild growth now to follow. Pays though, happy for this. He knows they burned all their cooldowns and they want to keep the fight going. Owner charging in. Q forward. Not quite enough range to engage, but the ulti coming out. Response ult there from Yan.
Well handled on both sides, honestly.
Yeah, he's just like a stat man. He just gets AD and he gets some healing, gets some pen. I'm not saying he's bad, he's just like a stat stick. Oh no. It's a disaster. Oh my god, everyone's dead. Alright.
T1 up 4,000 gold, a triple kill for Pays, and TL.
Nice try in the other games, TL.
They weren't before. Down 4.
I don't really know what they were looking for. The initial part of that play was Core and Jose going on Lulu behind the turret with literally everything up, but Core flashed it in.
Then they're focusing Jose. TL can't fight on top of the tower because they'll get destroyed by it. So they're forced to just retreat. And Faker had just booked it down to bot lane, even though he didn't have the TP. They delayed enough that he arrives, hits a petrifying gaze, takes out Yan, and it is everyone gone from TL. 4 kills to 0 there. And TL are going to be in so much trouble. Paige
Oh my god.
Ridiculously fed.
Yeah, Paige is so much money.
Cashing on his call. It's tough.
It certainly is. You know, Isaac, they say no one is above the law, but T1 is certainly above T-Law at this point in the game. There is.
Nah.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Little lighten the mood, you know, when you're getting stomped. Let's take a look at the Coinbase Gold Grind. Flawless segue.
Good news here, Shirley.
No, really.
No.
Cut the tape.
Bring it down. Get it down.
That's a little too much gold.
Telling us what we already know. You're right, they aren't, but in this case they are, as Owner might be solo killing Morgan. Very close. No, he's not.
Wait, what? I started watching bot lane. Wait, he's taking no damage. Oh! Wait! Oh! Dude, he just 1v2'd.
He gets it. Resurrection coming in from Doran. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane.
He just killed the jungle and he killed the fucking Faker.
From nowhere, a
What?
little bit of hope here for TL.
And they're splitting the camp. What the fuck was that?
He is behind and he just 1v2 took out owner.
Show me that shit.
Faker there. That was brilliantly
Did they
done
troll?
by Morgan. Doran does survive on the bot side, so they can't get the shutdown there, and they're still down 5K. But
Dude, look at Faker's items.
sliver of hope.
We might get a whole piece of hope.
The hell's he doing?
But I can smell the hope.
You can smell the hope.
That is probably why it didn't work. Whatever the fuck they tried.
A molecule of hope.
Yeah, on the side it says that there's a 0.01 or something.
I need a high-powered microscope.
Was that an accident?
Someone get
The
me a
items?
Hubble
We
telescope.
know it's there. We have to find it. It's still grim.
Somewhere
Well,
we're searching the skies.
yeah, well played by Morgan. Really punishing, I think, over-aggression there from T1. It has been so key to keeping a lot of these games close. But at this point in the game, it does feel maybe a bit too far gone. So we'll see what the next plays
You
have
take
in
that
store
back.
for us.
They're not going to replay it, bro. That was an insane moment.
Game.
Hell?
Anybody could take it.
Never say never. We'll see if Morgan can
Morgan.
make some magic happen. But T1 very well set up for this Herald. It's going to be really tough to get in. And when you're this far behind, we'll see.
Oh.
Alti going in onto Pays. Pays, though, just so fast. Alti already just getting so much additional movement speed. Owner looking for the lockup. Galio finally coming in.
Oh!
The grim deliverance. TL getting a little bit more. Morgan now on a killing spree. Jose did off to the side, but he can't re-engage.
I don't know. Renekton's kind of popping off.
Really well handled there by TL, and then they actually kite out Pays Alti. So they are going to be able to stop him from just chasing them down, but that really is all they do because the Herald still did go to T1. He's by a wall.
He feels like he's just teasing him.
Oh!
Nice back step from Jose, but Faker fast enough to zoom out of that one.
Yeah, they're going to try to
They're
get
going
the
for
T1,
Dragon.
which has spawned, but this is tough. T1 is still
There's a
around.
bounty on this thing?
Is running from base. Faker is going to base.
Yeah, I guess so.
So T1 making the call to just
I
get
see
out.
it. The blue bounty.
Objective bounty, so more than just the one.
Holy.
At the end of the day, TL playing some of these skirmishes really well. As I feel like they have in a number of games, but it is always just so tough. You win some early skirmishes, you get some little advantages, but
Another one. Get it!
so tough.
I think it'll fall off if he doesn't take it.
Very rare that.
Or I think it's next,
T1
right?
just
Maybe that's it.
collapses in a team fight. You know that you can actually get the whole thing. Sometimes you just get.
It's like it says if it's falling off, the next one removes it.
Get their fight. It feels like they wipe you. They get so much more.
I feel like it can also fall off anyway. I don't know. I kind of forget the exact details of those.
Oh, whoops.
Got punched through the wall.
He punched through the wall. It's a little bit tough. And at this point,
Another game after this? There's only another game if TL wins. There's not another series, no.
Certainly here, looking set up to do so by his support carrier in game 3. 2.5 items, and the later we go, the harder it is going to be to lock this man down. And you can see the few attempts that Team Liquid Alienware have been close. But
I don't know what Faker's doing with his items. I don't think this is real. I think he's trolling.
Do much about this defense. They're trying to play on the other side, but Faker is a tough dive under the tower at full health. And stacking up towards that Seraphs, would love to have that shield. Is going to be working in towards.
Watch him just sit on it the whole game.
And looks like Doran going to just drift his way out.
Not too far, though. Wants to recall. Not interested in taking the full
He's
ride.
trying to get his steps in, buddy.
That's fair.
You know?
Yeah, that's fair. You got to be.
Not a lazy top lane.
That's true. Healthy lifestyle. You got to respect it.
Yeah.
Morgan. He tried. He had a good.
Well, no, I mean, like, if you go Roa, you, like, finish it first. He went fucking Catalyst. Oh! He dead. Oh my god. Dead as fuck. Oh! How is he alive? Okay, he's dead.
No escapes today.
Pays survives there. The one darkened dagger missing from Jose means they don't quite have the damage to take him down. And despite some good reactions from
I mean, that was pretty ballsy to be flashing like that. Pace had flash too.
Faker wasn't even there. He's pushing top lane. And T1 just keep getting away.
Maybe just trying to punish him because they saw Lulu somewhere.
They always seem to get out with
Or didn't exactly see.
equal to the task once again.
Well played. Again, landing both the daggers so crucial for Jose Dioto, but just that little miss, that little difference adds up. And we expected to see the big 5-on-5s. We expected to see the big fights from this composition, but Team Liquid haven't found those angles. They found little
Gassia just ulted.
But even those have been going awry.
And they pulled the camera.
Makes it that much harder as Doran now debating if he wants to run into Morgan here.
Yeah, and Faker just looked for a pick and a brush. You can see Core is low and Faker has no ult. So 2 + 2 equals a petrified gaze.
Yep.
And we'll see this one more time. So here it is. This one
Like, it was super
does miss
unprompted.
over to the right. Pays, you know, flashing the second as well. So maybe part of the first one tagged him.
Like, they got him pretty low, but
Animation. The second one definitely got avoided there by Pays, so well played by him. Yana is able to cancel the Vial and has the barrier, lands a nice root, but Quid realizes the fight is done, so he doesn't even want to go in there and try to peel for Yan. Eventually, someone was going to get one auto on Yan, and he would just die. So Quid decides he's just got to try to get out of there and live.
look, the T1 coach cam actually showed it.
Makes a lot of sense. Reminder that at the conclusion of this series, which of course will be in 2 games when we go to Silver Scrapes, we'll be having the draw. Now, people have already kind of done the math.
They're drawing.
This will play against BLG. G2 are already set to play TES. But if you're an NA fan, finding out who Lion plays is going to be very important for your move this particular series. So be sure to stick around.
Well, we can't play BLG, so that's a dub.
That's pretty good.
So, what? Lion versus Genji or a team?
I'm kind of down to see them play anyone. It'll be fun. Main stage is going to be a lot of fun, seeing all the #1 seeds coming in from all these different regions. It's going to be exciting to see how they can perform. I think a lot of people are going to be surprised by Furia as well. I think they're a really strong team, so it should be fun.
Oh yeah, not Genji, huh? HLE.
Names as well as those who aren't as well known, but we'll see if TL can find a way to hang on in this game where T1
I for some reason assumed they were here. I don't know why.
Just trying to make his way out.
Furia or TSW? Oh. Wait, that's kind of boring. I mean, I'll watch it.
Can just continue to play towards that top side, while T1 do look to set up around this dragon. It's probably unlikely that they're going to be able to contest it very effectively, but you know, TL basically just have to make their judgment. They know they're insanely behind. They know that Pays is on 3 items with an IE at 21 minutes. Like, that's ridiculous. They're not blind to that fact. Basically, every fight will look like a bad fight. You are looking for the fight that looks like as good as you can get. You know what I mean?
Even fight is a miracle at this point.
A 1%er is
Is it Abyssal Mask low value here?
See a 5% chance?
I think it's just the Galio build. As weird as that is, it's like this damage amp build.
It's a good question.
Thing's fucking dead.
Spotted TP there. Jose has access to the flash. The miasma slowing him down, opting to retreat instead of go deeper and try to play for the 50-50. Ulti in from Core JJ. Pays immediately gets out and turns to punish. Yon going right back in the air. The feathers pulling back. It's good damage, but it is simply not
GG. Wait, Penta. It could be Penta.
That's the triple. Looking for 4. The entire team ready to tank.
Oh! Wait, how'd he get that? What?
He's looking for the Penta. He wants to get it.
Oh!
And what better way to do it? Pays gets the Penta kill here to seal the deal.
Damn. GG.
Through the entirety of the plans. No doubt they were the favorites, but this level of dominance is incredible to see. A last desperate hold from the 2nd seed of the LCS. They played their heart outs, but it was not enough in the face of the 3-time champs. T1 taking their time, taking it to the fountain, sending a message to all the teams.
It was a decent series.
And especially to BLG as a clean sweep.
TL was just worse, but game 1 and 2 weren't just like shit stomps like this one.
To the main stage. They never get knocked out early in tournaments. They always are there for the deep runs. And it's this level of dominance, this level of consistency that shows you why they are always able to win the day. And T1, very impressive in this series. TL, I think, can be proud that they pushed them, that they had some.
They're just waiting.
But it's just not enough against a team of this.
The fuck?
T1 always coming up big in the clutch moments, whether it was a smite from Owner, whether it was those shock blasts, those hero plays from Doran, whether it was a miraculous team fight from Pays, a brilliant engage from Faker or Carria. There is always one member there ready to step up and take over a game, and TL just could not get past them.
TL, clean swept KC, can feel good about that one. We're not able to make a dent T1's undefeated streak, but as you highlighted, so many good moments, so many good performances.
Actually undefeated streak versus the same two teams.
Here to talk more about T1's victory and look ahead to the draw show, it's the analyst desk.
Talk about what?
Well, the Korean Twitter apparently pays his parents are loaded and hired a Korean, sorry, a League of Legends tutor for him.
We're gonna wrap it up from now on.
I think I heard that a while ago, yeah.
Game to wrap the series. Raz, they can't see it, but I am looking at you right now.
Yeah, you are. You are.